Okay, here we are again. Let me just take care of that before I forget. Whenever I say before I forget at the beginning of these streams specifically, it's always to do with the copyright stuff. Although, we are almost 1 month out from my first export of Fallout 4 to YouTube, where that false copyright claim grabbed it. If it comes back that the claim is not upheld by YouTube in about a week or 10 days, I'll find out, then we don't have to mute the volume at the beginning of every stream after that, because I'll just dispute and dispute and dispute and dispute and be fine. So although then, of course, you run the risk of, do I do that? Do I mute it anyway just to keep things on the free and clear here? I don't know. I'll figure it out by the time we get there, I think. I hope. Okay, well, there goes the that mobile dashboard. It's a good sign. Can't believe I have 12 more projects in this set of projects before I would consider it complete. It's like it was at the beginning of the PS2 and Nintendo Wii and GameCube projects, where it just felt daunting because felt like there was just a mountain of video games in front of me. And then you get through it and it takes like, a year and a half total. It's like, okay, this wasn't too bad. Gave me something to do. It'll keep me busy for a little while. Not that I need to be, considering all the other stuff I have planned in the pipeline for myself. But whatever. It's fine. There he is, my boy. Right there. In the save file thumbnail. Okay, I'm gonna take a drink and then we'll load up. There we go. We're good now, until I get too cold and need my jacket, but we're good now otherwise, so let's get started. It's not a guarantee, but it may happen. Alright, so I was having a hell of a time with Hubris Comics trying to get the ghouls to drop legendary items. So after a little bit of trying, I said, that's okay, I only need 2 more pieces anyway, and I already have a plan to visit my favorite farming spot in the game anyway. I might do it by the end of the day today, so I just said, that's okay, we'll just do it later. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Fallout 4, the stream edition. Marie is here just long enough to say hi. It was busy AF at work till about 1.5 hours before your lunch, so for around 3.5 hours, and calls were back to back. You are exhausted. I could see how that would be, considering the situation. I would say, go take a nap, get yourself rested, refreshed, get some food, get yourself in good shape. We will be here if you decide you want to visit by the end. I'll just be doing the same stuff we were doing. Last time we braved the glowing sea in a suit of heavily mechanized armor and visited where Virgil is in this rocky cave. Found out we have to kill a courser from the Institute to take his brain bits, because apparently I'm just a brain collector now, and we have to use that courser chip in his brain in order to figure out how the teleportation signal works to get to the Institute. And it's said to basically follow the radio signal of the courser that starts here at the CIT ruins to wherever you need to go. I'm just going to tell you right now, it takes you to Greenetech Genetics. I'm going to walk over there, but basically just to save us on having to listen to the bleep, 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 bleep sound on the radio, I'm not going to turn it on until we actually get there, and then we'll just walk 5 feet and it'll be done. However, before we do that, one thing that I know I glossed over on my first playthrough, and some people may have also glossed over on their first playthroughs, is that there's actually an interior to the ruins of the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. And I did not know that on first playthrough, so I completely glossed over it. So I figure, you know what, let's go check it out before we get started hunting this courser. Why the hell not? Seems like it might be a good idea. Dogmeat found something already. What'd you find, buddy? Ah, someone's tent and a box inside. You know, we don't need those explosives, but you're the boss when it comes to treasure, so I'll take it. It's not like we're hurting for money after all, but, you know, it's all good, I suppose. Now, yeah, that's what I thought I was going to say. I don't think I have everything fully loaded here. That's fine. And so is that. This was not, though, so. All right, CIT Rotunda. Let's see what's going on inside the ruins of a university. In case it wasn't obvious, this is a reference to the IRL. MIT. Oh, okay, we're already being... I don't know that they're human, actually. I think they're synths. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to come in here, is because you get to see a bunch of super mutants fighting with a bunch of synths, so that's cool. I guess I'll take a few pot shots where I can. Dogmeat, don't get too overzealous. We'll let them fight each other, and then we'll pick off the stragglers who don't walk off the edge of a cliff and kill themselves. Where'd his body going? Oh, over there. Okay. Well, let's just see what we can do. Well, that's another dead person. Is that a live person? They're there. Okay. Figured if they stopped there, I could kind of pick them off, but I could not. They're still fighting, though. As we can plainly hear. I am the victim of violence. No kidding. Well, let's go pick around the first floor.
What's that?
And see what we can find, buddy, before we go. Whoa, okay, wandering around.
Stupid noises.
Is that a super mutant that opened this? No, you opened this, you little rascal. You trying to scare me? You little rascal? Trying to spook the hell out of me. It worked. Excuse me. Pardon me. Hold on. There. I guess it's nice that there is a lot of like light and shadow going on in this part, because that lets me like sneak around a little easier so I can use this dumb gun to my advantage. Over there. We got to be a little stealthier. We don't exactly have 1100 defense anymore, so we have to take things a little slower than we did previously. I mean, I guess we don't have to, but I'm choosing to.
I am tired of this place. This Commonwealth. Yes, we should move north, range out, and hunt, but for food or sport? Both? Yes, brother. Both.
I just like listening to their conversations. They're just so silly. I don't know, though. I feel like... I guess we could talk a little bit about super mutants, because I feel like Fallout 4 kind of does them a little dirty, honestly. Like, did we go in there? Was this just the bathroom? No. It was just whatever this is supposed to be, some kind of supply closet. Yeah, I feel like Fallout 4 does super mutants pretty dirty, because outside of Virgil, the vast majority of them are like worse orcs, basically. Like, they serve a very similar function to orcs in a lot of high fantasy stuff, but at the same time, they're like even less intelligent than most orcs somehow. And it's like, come on, guys. We had intelligent super mutant societies running basically as functionally as humans in other Fallout games. How did we backpedal so far to this? I mean, I don't know the answer, but I have a vague idea of what an answer could be.
No green stuff here.
And it mostly comes down to incompetence on the part of a very specific person. But, well, not a very specific person, but a very specific establishment. We'll talk about it. I could just sit right on the couch if I felt like it. I don't feel like it, though. I feel like seeing if he had any brothers. Brother, where are the loops? Brother, why are you dead?
See me! I am super mutant, standing before you. So, I am super mutant too. There are none like me. None! I am better. Ah! Your head is hurt, brother. Brain broken. You don't think right. I will lead you one day.
Oh no.
Give you orders. Then you will see. Ha! Who knows? Maybe you're right, brother. Maybe you're right.
So they keep talking like this, and it's gonna make me feel bad for killing all of them, man. Like, come on now. That's what I mean. Like, why we gotta do this? Why we gotta kill each other? Why we gotta fight to the death all the time? What do you think? No thoughts, head empty? Yeah, I probably would be better off.
What's that?
If that's the way that I felt. Wonder if he's... Oh, what's that? I get dog meat. Someone can see me.
Here's the thing.
But I'm hidden. Oh, okay.
Out there, somewhere.
Alright, which way are you gonna go, big guy? Which way are you gonna go?
No fight today.
Whole bunch of regular super mutants, apparently, which is why I'm killing all of them in one hit. I mean, it's not hard, to be fair, with this stupid-ass dart gun that I've got. It deals 328 damage on a sneak attack with full HP on the enemy's HP bar right now. So, like, it's not exactly hard. Maybe down there? No. Okay. I wonder if I can walk now since I'm a little further away from them. Well, not that much, because they can still kind of hear me. Someone's office. Probably more random assorted ammo and junk that I'm just not seeing because I'm just flush with caps and extra stuff, so I don't really need it all that badly. Boy, it's a good thing whatever is hunting these things is not directly over there. Oh, okay, there he is. Bye. Sorry. Be vigilant. Communism is coming. That is a metal as fuck poster. Looks like the kind of thing you'd hang on your wall in your counterculture room. You know, to balance out your culture room. I think that's it, buddy. I think we got them all. Well, all the remnants, anyway. I kind of like just letting them thin themselves out a little bit before I pick up the pieces. Does that make me a bad person? Probably. No, not a whole lot going on over here? There's a few nooks and crannies in this place. It's kind of sprawling, more so than I'd expect. Classroom. Ah, with their industrial trunk full of junk. Cool. What else have we got? Gold watch, jet. I guess I could still take drugs, like, for selling. I was trying to think about, like, what I should take for selling and stuff anymore, but, like, I'm still sitting on quite a few caps at home, and we keep getting ammo, so I'm just trying to think if I should take drugs now or if I should leave them. I mean, if I'm not going to use them, it's like, why, you know, why would I bother? All right, well, we're not getting into that safe. I might as well reload this. I'm not going to fire this last shot while we're in here. We're alone now, so we'll be there. Vault Tech. I'd rather you not, actually. If I'm entire... There's a Deathclaw hand in here? They must have killed it themselves. Super mutants. That's cool. Put my weapon away. We can move a little faster according to the thing. Might be why I was moving faster than like Dance and a couple other people when I was trying to follow them before, because I like didn't have my weapon out, so maybe they just walk at weapon out speed at all times. I don't know. Let's see. So there's another way out. Well, not even a way out. It goes into the CIT over that way. Got to keep that in mind because we got to look around the foyer here and then go the opposite way. Let's see what we can find. Okay, that was just a dead guy.
Lower limb actuator damaged.
Oh. There is, in fact, another synth around here. Somewhere. Alright. Well, gotta be somewhere I didn't look. Could go out that way if we wanted to. I can't fire plastic spoons at people. I'm not using the junk jet, so I'm not gonna grab that enamel bucket. There's ammo in here. There's a motorcycle outside. There's no Nuka-Cola in this machine. The sky is blue, the grass is green. Various other obvious notations. Oh, bottle cap mine. Other obvious statements. Was thinking there for a second. I said maybe Charlotte should have become a teacher. Maybe she wouldn't have been cryogenically frozen if that happened. But then again, if she became a teacher, probably what would have more likely happened is she would have been in the place that she would be teaching at while the bombs fell, and she'd just be cooked at the moment. So, you know, probably wouldn't work out for her. Where the hell is that synth? Okay, that leads out the back entrance. I heard him talking, I just don't see him. And it turns out he's the only survivor. Well, that'll be a fun story for him to explain to his overboss when he gets back. Alright, I don't know where this goes, so I'm going to check. I don't know if it goes outside or if it goes to a different section of the CIT. I guess I'm getting sidetracked is what I'm saying. I figured it'd be a nice quick little jaunt to take care of whatever mess the super mutants and the synths left for me. Just mop up, but now we have whatever this cell is. We're going to find out. It's not a long walk to Greenetech. Just need to go down a couple of blocks from here. Although one of the blocks I think is infested with raiders, so I might end up going through them to get to Greenetech, but that's okay. Oh, okay. This leads you. Okay. This leads you up onto the roof, but the roof appears to be glitching out excessively, so let's go back in because I'm scared. The textures, why? Alright, well maybe the synth will have walked into a spot in here that will allow me to put him out of his misery. Not that these ones can feel misery, to be fair. They're not Gen 3s, so... He said something about lower limb actuator damaged. And I was here when he said it, so he might be up above me, but I checked everywhere over there, so whatever. I don't care enough. I feel like that door over there, though, probably would have been better labeled if it had been labeled CIT Rooftop. Because just labeling it Commonwealth Institute of Technology is a little bit misleading. Like, how are you supposed to know, oh no, this is the rooftop specifically? Like, what if you need to go up there for something? I don't know. I haven't played enough of the game to know if there's quests or something that go up there. I don't know. I haven't played enough of the game to know if there's any quests that come in here. I kind of just ducked in here because, like I said, I glossed over it my first time playing. So I said, you know what, let's show it. Why not? So, you know, whatever. It's fine. We're good. As long as we stay away from those irradiated containers that are over there. Excuse me. Just thread the needle here a little bit. And we'll be good. Alright, so it is off to Greenetech Genetics. Like I said, if we turned on the signal, it would just tell us to go there anyway. So I'm just gonna go there like this. See if there's anybody back there. Yeah, How did I know? Couldn't really see it before, but if we look now, yeah, see there's dead bodies hanging up and stuff. Which means there's probably a bunch of raiders wandering around right there. So that's cool. I am in the shadows, a ninja of a kind. I don't have the ninja perk, but I'm at least hidden. Is that a raider or a dead body? That's a raider. I don't think there's any way in hell I'm hitting that shot. Not from here. I have to wait for him to come down. Well, you never know, buddy. Maybe they'll let us sneak on by. Am I at running speed already? Yeah. I'm watching the brackets, really. Because when the brackets start coming in towards hidden, that means the raiders are vaguely mindful of my presence. Vaguely. Okay. Especially mindful of my presence right now, according to what I just saw. Ah, that's why. Because they're all over the place here. Sprawled out across all these different spots. In the buses, in the streets, on the rooftops. Probably just heard Dogmeat or me. Although I'm not in caution, so probably not me.
Nothing there now. What do you think?
You would think that when no one answered her, she would all of a sudden be super vigilant and be like, "Ah, hell," because she was just asking this person, unless there's another person up there with her. No, there is another person up there with her because she's talking about... I've heard that line already before. They talk about Jet laying off of it. And they're like, now don't you start talking crazy. We need that Jet. To get high and stuff.
Hearing shit.
Sounds like it's behind me. I mean, I was all keen to just leave, but... Okay, if you guys want to pick this fight, then... I mean, to be fair, Dogmeat kind of picked this fight himself, so... You need to stop walking out in the light there, buddy. We need to teach you the basics of stealth, along with the basics of CQC. Alright, anyway. Gotta stick to the shadows of the buildings. That's where they can't see us. And honestly, it's not that far from here to there. If I hear anybody, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I guess we'll take care of them now. But yeah, they're all probably down there. A frag mine. A raider. I'm not going to loot, but sure, I'll take the extra EXP. Why not? I'm in caution, but there are no enemies looking for me. They're probably looking at the raider and being like, what the hell? Yeah, probably. Last witness defeated. No longer in caution. Or they're inside of one of these other buildings. I mean, either one is a possibility. Ah, okay. If I just stand still for long enough. This one's got a melee weapon because they just walked off of the scaffolding. They're down here now.
Shook up over nothing.
That is correct. You're getting shook up over nothing. The dead bodies of your comrades mean nothing. Like how they had mines and stuff all over there, like that's gonna stop me. Alright, well we got Greenetech. We also have a bus. Might as well see what's on the bus first. Then head into Greenetech. Clean striped suit. Yeah, stripes, no thank you. Not my forte, not Charlotte's forte. Neither of the above. Take the 45 rounds though, those are nice. Probably the raiders around here have also respawned since the last time we walked down the promenade down there, so I guess I'm trying to be a little more careful because of that. I guess I don't have to be fair. They're pretty easy to deal with for the most part. Anyway, now I'll show you what I meant. So here's the courser signal. Signal strength 98.85%. The courser is inside of here because it says 99.26, which means they're in this building. So again, just to save us from having to listen to that the whole time, let's turn that off and head into Greenetech Genetics. If you know where you're going, you don't even have to listen to the radio. You can just head straight in here and head to the top, and then it'll just update the quest automatically. So, you hear that? There's like liquid or something. Oh, maybe it was these people losing all of their bodily fluids. That's not a raider. That's a gunner. I thought those were supposed to be the guys that are more organized over the raiders, but apparently somebody decided they really didn't like them. Hey, Lifeblood, how you doing? Welcome back. Another depressing day in the ways. Hey, some psycho drugs, yeah. I would not advise drowning your depression with psycho. It doesn't seem like a good idea. Psycho is some strong shit. You can kill a person with psycho in one of the quests in this game. That's true. You can look it up. Oh, a technical document. Probably going to be quite a few in this place because it's like a genetic laboratory. So, all right, looks like only one way to go, buddy. So we're off this way. Thought somebody carved something into the wall there for a second. Oh, look, another
on the second
one.
floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
I don't know about more coursers, but there's more of me where that came from. I got a bad feeling about this, buddy. Hey, Amarella, how you doing? Welcome back. We are inside of Greenetech Genetics hunting for an Institute courser. Because I have to go digging around in somebody's brain case again, like I did with Kellogg, in order to get a courser chip. So that I can get into... I just saw that window up there close. In order to get into the Institute. Well, a whole bunch of them just went on alerts. That's fun. Nope. Can I hit that from here? Yes, I can. Good. Dogmeat, are you getting into trouble? Yep. Let's see how many of these I hit. Okay. Hit all three. Good. We can build the crit a little bit. We don't have to use it just yet. But we can build the crit a little bit while we're at it. Ah, I see the problem. They closed these windows so that the turrets wouldn't be, on fire because I shot them. So.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
Just one, sir. And she's got a few guns! What the hell was exploding over there? Did you blow up that thing over there? Or did they do it to themselves? No, actually, I think I blew that up now that I think about it. Because I think I shot... That was the one that was in the window that I shot, so... Man, they hit these things pretty well, didn't they? Must be another one. Because there's another up. So there must be another turret. It's up here. Hang on, buddy. I got it. There we go. Well, that was fun. I already looted you. Let's go see what's on the ground floor down there, I think, and then we'll continue up the stairs. I'm not getting there from here because that tree would probably block my way. Oh, an elevator. Damn it. Yeah, it's not going to be that easy. We can't just get to the top of the place by taking the elevator just yet. We will be able to take it back down for a shortcut, but getting up there is up to us, so... A terminal. Let's see what it's got. How's it going? It is going good for me, Amarillo. I hope it's going well for you as well. Just kind of, you know, hitting a rhythm, hitting a groove, shooting people in the face with laser beams, you know. The norm for games like this around here. Materials gathered. Objective, gather material and ready for transport to HQ. Status, currently in the process of separating the last batch of material tossed down to the lobby. Remarks, still plenty of material to gather. Should notify HQ regarding the quantity they're looking for so we don't overdo it. That's the wrong overdue, but okay, defenses. In the short time we've occupied the building. Okay, that's why they use the wrong overdue, because it's gunners that type this stuff into the terminal, and proper grammar and syntax may not have survived the apocalypse very well. In the short time we've occupied the building, we've managed to set up first-tier defenses in the lobby and first floor of the courtyard. We've installed 3 turrets and hooked them up to the terminal. The men are in the process of setting up turrets to cover the courtyard sky bridges. They should be ready for operation any day now. About that. Already destroyed all of them. Sorry. Things be good. Finally broke down and bought Tears of the Kingdom, derping around in that now. Okay, there you go. I have heard absolutely nothing about it. Hopefully it is as good as everybody said Breath of the Wild was. But it's always fun to just kind of, you know, run around in games doing whatever stuff. Always a good time. Did I take the laser guns out of these guys? Well, this one didn't have a laser gun. But I'm trying to take the laser pistols and laser rifles that the gunners use because that gets you a free round of fusion cells that I can use for my laser gun. Look at all the technical documents. Proctor Quinlan's going to have a field day. Why am I giving all this technical information to the Brotherhood of Steel? Don't I not want them to succeed? Jesus Christ, man. They already took your gun, too. Must use fusion cells themselves, this courser. Person after my own heart. Tyr's main gimmick is, hey, you know how we set up the Sheikah to be super advanced tech-wise? They're actually just nabbing the tech from an older, more advanced race that had vanished. Oh, fun. That's great. God, this guy is so stupid. Okay. Sorry, buddy, I can't be set on fire. Also, Dogmeat, watch out. I don't want to hit you with the... Buddy, you're gonna need to move a little bit. Okay. He moved a little bit. Good. You gonna grab him, or you want me to do it? I'll do it, if you want. Okay, hold the phone. I don't even need to shoot you in the head. Goodbye.
The courser is now on the 3rd floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Sounds like they're getting ahead of us, buddy. I guess we better get moving. Let's see. That wasn't the one that I got. So I'm gonna take their laser pistols, and I'm probably just gonna stuff them all in some random desk later on once we start getting closer to overweight. Because 4 fusion cores in a box, I'll take that. Hell yeah. because I don't want to get too over encumbered. I'm not gonna probably because we have 260 carry weight to play with, but I don't know. I don't feel like carrying them around. That's the point. We won't need them. Oh, and that racist tech lets you glue anything to anything and put engines on it and stuff. So if you need a boat, you can just make a boat. That's a fun gimmick. That sounds like a cool little gimmick. Ha. Ooh. Well, now they know where I'm at, so... Not that that's going to help them, considering the fact that this gun still deals, twice the damage. Even if it's not a sneak attack. Yeah. You gonna come around that corner? I should have taken the shot right there, but... There. A fishing rod? Someone else likes stuffing comically large things into comically small containers. And they use this to also solve some Korok puzzles by just gluing the Korok to something and dragging it to its friend. So they went a little ham with what they could do with the new puzzle design, huh? That's cool. It's always funny when they kind of go balls to the wall with stuff in games and they're just like, let's just do crazy shit just because we can. That's fun. Let's see here. We have a friend. Friend is dead. I don't know. I kind of feel like solving this particular problem right here with more violence. And by that I mean this. So we're going to solve this with more violence. A more violent method of solving with violence.
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
Exploding the head of someone. Alright, here we go. Where'd you go? There you are. I don't know what the hell is going on upstairs, but I don't think I want anything to do with it. I'll just be over here with my power fists blasting people in the face. Actually, you can have the missiles. You can keep those. Ooh, what do we got here? Massachusetts Surgical Journal. Hell yeah, dude. I didn't even know this was here. I don't think I ever picked it up. They made Tears a sandbox game and said, the solution is yours to find. We may not have thought of that specifically, but you do you. Yeah, those are the best kind. Like some person you see online made a fucking functional B-52 bomber that drops a land drone in a Zelda game. We never thought we'd get here, but here we are. Zelda has moved into the modern era. War has changed. No matter what this game tries to tell you. Anything in the corner, buddy? No. Okay. I think we already grabbed everything from them. Not a whole lot going on over here. I guess you could probably sneak around this way if you didn't feel like dealing with the gunners over there, but I think that the enemies in this particular area are kind of synced down a little bit in terms of level, because regular gunners are only like level 10-ish, I think, somewhere in there. But I think it's synced down because this is a main story mission, so like it gets a little... Like they try to make it easier so you can get through the story a little easier, I suppose. I don't know why they do that. It seems a little silly, but... Oh, whatever. I think I already got rid of that one. Yeah, I did. Now let's get rid of this guy.
What?
This stupid-ass dart gun, man. I can't believe the trouble that I have caused with this stupid-ass dart gun. Like, look, even with that not being a sneak attack...
God, I hope there's a bounty on you.
Well, if there isn't, I'd be surprised, to be honest. Oh, a cryo mine. Oh, another one. Well, the turret stopped hunting for me. I think I need a quick save around here, though, because if I remember correctly, one of these gunners has a missile launcher that will just annihilate me if I'm not careful. I don't remember if it's this walkway or the next one. But I guess we'll find out.
Should have stayed in bed, lady.
I don't know what bed you're talking about. It's not like I have one that's... Oh, okay. Found the one with the missile launcher. Don't think I hit him. Ow. Didn't hit him in time, I should have said. Didn't hit him in time. Did tank that missile to the face because of Rooted, though. So that's fun. Apparently, even explosive ordnance isn't enough to stop me anymore. I've grown too powerful. I mean, to be fair, again, I was standing still. And when you stand still with Rooted, you can't tank everything. You can tank most things, though. So, you tone down story locations specifically to let people who rush the story get through without too much problem. Yeah, I think that's about right, yeah.
We've lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
I think it was kind of like that in Fallout 3 as well, because I was basically speedrunning Fallout 3, and I still got through it no problem at, like, level 12-ish or something. So... we're not getting through that way. Medics and Mentats. I don't need Mentats anymore. In between episodes, by the way, I went to my house and I cooked all of the cooked up all the great Mentats that we had just sitting in a box. So we have how many great Mentats do we have now? Let's see. 13, and these have to last for the rest of the entire game. So basically, I have to pick and choose which speech checks I want to pass from now on. That's not a bad thing, though. Like, I just need to basically save one for... There's one later area where I know I want one, but just need to save them, I guess, or just be careful with them. I mean, I could just go looking for hub flowers again, but I kind of collected a whole bunch of them and just left them in my inventory so I wouldn't have to go looking again. But, you know. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to open this while that's sitting on the wall. I mean, Rooted would help me, but still point-blank bomb to the face. So maybe let's not. I'll take the extra mines, though. Those might come in handy. It's another thing that it seems like they do in story locations in this game. And I forget if that was a thing in Fallout 3 as well, but they seem to hand you weaponry that you can use against the boss of the area if you're just diligent enough to go looking around. Like, there was a whole ass fat man in Fort Hagen when we were fighting Kellogg. So, if that wasn't enough to take care of him, then I don't know what to tell you. Well, they must be close because they are noticing my presence somewhat. I heard a door open. Do we wait here to see if anybody's walking? No, they're walking above me. Because, yeah. I was going to say, they're walking above me for sure. Alright, so now we stand still and wait for them to turn the corner real quick. Or let Bethesda Pathfinding be Bethesda Pathfinding. As they try to find a way to us, and don't. Hello?
Who?
Mario? Ah, here we go. I'm gonna go over here now just so I'm out of the way. So that they can't just look down and have the high ground on me. Tactical stealth espionage action. Sure, it's the slow way to play, but, I mean, I went loud and proud in power armor last time, so... Also just turned this person into giblets. Like, Jesus Christ, man. I didn't even take bloody mess. I mean, I aimed for the head, so I suppose that's... I should expect that when I'm aiming for the head, but, like... Good lord, man. Don't need the microscope anymore. I guess I'm just like OCD checking all of the containers to see if there's any ammo in them, and that's about it now. Don't really need much else. Okay, that's a way we could go. This is where we came from. This is also a way we could go. Wonder if it loops around. Let's go find out. I think so, because I think that's the opening that I just saw from the side over there. Probably don't need to sneak right now. Nothing seems to be trying to kill me. Oh look, a missile and a stealth boy. Okay, we're still good for now. Nothing's attacked me so far anyway, so I would assume that means we're still good. Jangles, you jackass. Plasma cartridges. Wonder glue? Yeah. Okay. Don't really need that, but you know, it's there. A technical document. Ooh. Fusion cells. We're gonna end this place with like 2,000 fusion cells, aren't we? All the extra ammo that I've got. How many do we have right now? Let's go see. We have almost a little over 1,900, so that's an impressive amount. I think I killed all of the turrets that this terminal could have on it, but we can solve it anyway. Why not? False.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. It was false. Error. All clear. Units connected to system diagnostics. Did I defeat all of the turrets? 2 turrets linked. Yes, I defeated both of them because they're both in 0% error state, and that means they're both dead. I'll tell you what else is dead. Whatever the hell else is up there. At least they're wasting all their explosive ordnance on the courser and not on me. That's helpful. Can I see them from here, or are these explosions just happening cinematically? Oh, there's no VATS target, so I'd assume that just means it's cinematic. Alright.
Fall back to original position. The courser's nearing the elevator.
I put these 2, 3 people on high alert. That's unfortunate, but maybe I should find cover. Standing out here in the open is not going to help me. Also, I should take this missile launcher so that they have no reason to use it on me again. Okay. So... is that the only one I can see? Yeah. And off he goes. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, go ahead, peek your head around the corner. You did, only for a brief moment. Brief enough that I could not get my shot lined up properly because I am not good at first-person shooters, in case that was not obvious. Alright, I'm going to stand in the shadows. That'll make it a little easier for me to stay hidden from the 3 people that are probably trying to murder us right now. Although I'm not sure they know we're here just yet. I just don't want them to surround me, that's all. So, on that note... okay, I was going to say I'm going to go in here, but this has another hallway that I... okay, well, time for violence. Come on, then.
Courser's after the girl. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order.
Our last overdue book. Yeah, I actually said, okay, well, we were originally going to go to like Trinity Church or one of the other places in order to get an overdue book, and there were a few extras over there. But I looked at the list of where the overdue books were in between streams, and it was like, oh, Greenetech has exactly 1. And I was like, perfect, that's all we need, just 1. So I said, you know what, that's fine. We'll just go get the one that's in here, and then we can take it to the library to get it all done up so we can grab our prize. So that's what we'll do. You love the weapon fusing part in Tears of the Kingdom, I would assume, because you can also just slap things on arrows at will. Want to make explosive arrows? Want to make fire arrows? Want to make rather silly other types of arrows? Go nuts! Yeah, it sounds fun. I'll tell you what doesn't sound fun. This tripwire that I would not trip because I have sneak rank 2. This leads nowhere, by the looks of it, yeah. We're doing a 180, buddy. We're doing a 180. I should probably heal after the next encounter. Wherever the next encounter is. Speaking of which, here's the next encounter. If I can see well enough in the dark to actually hit this person. Vats, help me out. Ah, there you are. Never mind, don't need Vats. Don't need Vats for that. I can see that person. Alright, so dead guy with explosive box. Just wanted to see if it had anything attached to it. Somebody killed this poor man. I don't know how poor they are. I think they're, from my understanding, gunners are paid pretty well, but, you know.
Yes.
I'll take all of that, thank you. Not going to use it, but I'll take it. Okay. So, next place. Dogmeat has the zoomies. If there's another gunner up here, I guess I'll just shoot them or solve it with violence like I did with the other thing. The other enemies that I killed with the power fist. It's all good. Another technical document. I think we're making too much noise, buddy. They seem to have gone into a caution state. Why do you guys have 5mm rounds anyway? Like, what good are those going to do you? Well, the last one was a fluke, so let's try this one. In the dark, because why not? My eyes don't need the excess, whatever. Delay, likeness, 0. Okay, that's good to know. Let's look for all the little dud removers, shall we? Yes. There's one. Thought there was an extra one, but there was not. One right here. Oh, tries reset. Good. More duds. More duds. One more dud? No, that's all I get. Okay, I think that's all I get. Exactly with your ideas, but also like slap a feather on an arrow and give it a different travel arc that goes for. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, that would be very sneaky. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so the first one I took was delay. Likeness was 0, so there's no E as the second letter, and there's no D as the first letter. So it's either grows or climb.
I'm through.
All right, cool. Spotlight control, optical tripwire control, turret control. Activate lights, system diagnostics. Lights in here? I don't think I want the lights in here. What about the turrets? Let's see if these ones are alive or if these are still the ones that I had killed already. Usually turrets aren't a big deal though, but this one's 100% online. I think there's a holotape in the game somewhere that lets you hack these turrets and shoot at other people. But just from where we're at, we can just deactivate it. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, I'm not concerned about the turret being the reason why we might not live through the next encounter area, but, you know, I guess it's one less thing I have to worry about. So, but I think this is a choke point if I remember right. Like, this door opens and there's like somebody at the very top of the stairs here or something. Yeah.
What the?
And it's a gunner private even. Which is slightly better than the rest of the gunners. I'll just use the crit, it's fine. Not like I need it, but I'll use the crit anyway. Okay, I refreshed my action points, so let's use them again. Okay. I think I only hit 3 of those, so... Yep. Hold on to him, buddy! Got him. Nice work. We managed that one pretty well, all things considered. The spotlights seem to have a fix on me, but I don't care. I'm gonna reload this. Only got the one. Isn't it a hacker skill rank at 2 or 3? It might be as well, yeah. I usually don't take hacker very far in this game if I do take it. Like, maybe I'll take it to like rank 1, and that's about it. But, yeah, I usually don't take it too far, if I'm honest. Like, sometimes I'll take it higher, locksmith higher, rather, but, like, usually if I need locksmith or hacker to be higher, I'll just have the companion with the equivalent master level skill do it instead. Because they have those skills, so I figure, hey, you know, might as well use it. So this is the turret that I deactivated, I guess. Got a few 5.56 rounds on him. That's okay. Don't particularly need them. I love how we're so flush with ammo and cash and everything else that I can basically just, and, you know, stuff to use for moving, or not moving, but changing around my guns, modifying them, that I can mostly just say, oh, some economy wonder glue, some duct tape, you know, things that everybody goes wild about. I'm okay. I'm okay, I don't need that. Alright, it looks like the best way through is going to be in this elevator, and I'm going to move this guy before his arm gets stuck in the elevator. Come on, buddy. We're going for a ride. You gonna go play with the turret? Alright, I'll send the elevator back down for you. Just wanted to see if he'd come running. Me. Oh, I need to get up there. There's probably stairs near here. Uses the ascend power to just go through the floor. I mean, that's not an incorrect way of doing things, if I'm honest. If you can do that, then why not? Oh, I think I recognize this room, actually. So I'm going to do this real quick, just to top off. And make sure everything's reloaded. This is not, so I better do that now. I reloaded the other one already, so I'm going to do this too. Ooh. One of the spotlights saw us. Both of the spotlights saw us, even. So let's just instigate them to death. We're not alone, buddy. Someone is in here with us. I think. Maybe. I'm detected, but... by whom? Or what? Okay. Terminal, unlock advanced. Okay, well, we're not getting through that. Probably that would help a little bit, though, with whatever is up here. Trying to kill me. Should I check this text message? 2,117 fusion cells. Oh, okay. Nothing important. That's all. Like, I don't even have to go to the store for ammo or anything. I can just be like, oh, okay, Scrounger. I'm good. Scrounger just will keep all the ammo that I need.
The password. I'm telling the truth. I don't believe you are.
Oh, God. Please, no.
Ow.
All he had to do was tell me the password. Now, are you going to cooperate?
Oh, God.
Tell
Oh,
me.
God. Okay, okay. Just don't shoot. Let me think.
Yeah, we're good on ammo for live, so let's go live, shall we?
Get in there. It's just a matter of time. Tell me the password.
Look, I already told you I don't have it. I'll help you find a way in. But listen, we took the girl fair and square. All we want is a little compensation in return.
You are in no position to negotiate.
What girl are they talking about?
Let me think.
Time's running out.
No, please,
Are they talking about me? Because I am not a girl. I'm a grown-ass woman. Do I jump down there or did I? Yeah, I just missed the stairs. Okay, that's fine. I love how I was so slow to get through here. I couldn't save those guys because I'm like, hey, so, you know, I'm just looking for loot. I don't care about these gunners. They were all shooting at me.
Over here.
To be fair, the reason why they were all shooting at me is because they thought I was another courser, but, you know.
You. Come here.
Are you talking to me or my dog? Why don't
Are
you say it to
here
my
for the
face?
synth?
Yes.
Yes. I'm here to help the synth.
And you think I'll just hand her over? To you?
I don't even know what you're talking about,
What do you really want?
actually. I don't know who the synth is, so let's get some answers.
And just who is this synth anyway?
A fugitive. Runaway Institute property. I'm shutting her down and bringing her back. You, on the other hand, will die like the rest of them.
Well, that's not very nice. He has a skull next to his name, so that's cool. Oh, good, a stealth boy. I love stealth boy. Hold him there, buddy! I don't know how you're holding him, but hold him there! I can kind of see the sheen on him, so I can still kind of hit him. Even despite the stealth boy. This is what the Kellogg fight would have looked like, by the way, if I had done the Kellogg fight normally. I mean, I didn't have the Furious Power Fist, so I probably would have just whacked him with the sledgehammer a little bit, but that's basically what the Kellogg fight would have looked like, and that's why I only did the Kellogg fight I did it by cheesing it, because this is the same fight, basically. He uses stealth boys, he uses stim packs when he's low on health, that sort of thing. So you must be the synth he was talking about.
Hey there.
He deserved to die.
I'm not here to answer that question.
I can't get out. Not on my own. I'm going to have to trust you to help me.
So who are you, anyway?
Who are you?
We'll talk once you open the door. I promise I won't run.
Okay.
The guard put the password in a toolbox. Over there, under the stairs. Use it to gain access to the terminal. And open the door.
Sounds good. You just hang tight, and I'll do that. After I loot them of all their valuables. Oh, good. I can probably stick the all the rifles and stuff, the laser stuff.
Under the stairs.
I'm getting to it. On one of their dead bodies when I'm done. Greenetech Genetics password. Got it. Hold there a moment. Let me put all these laser rifles and Institute rifles away. I can keep the mines, though. These... I have 14 laser pistols. I don't know that I want to keep the missile launcher either, but I guess I'll hold on to it. Okay, we have the password. Security door control. Let's do that first. We'll do the elevator in a minute once I see who this is. And why someone was looking for them. I didn't get any info on this. I just came here for what was in his brain. His brain picking again. Hi. You good?
Hi.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
I mean, you said enough. You just said thank you. Let's see who you are first, though.
Who are you?
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed.
Well, I guess that's who they were looking for. I thought I was here for
Didn't
him,
think you'd find me
but
so fast. I think I would have lost him too, but then I was captured by these mercenaries, and all this happened.
well, that's
Thanks
no
again
good.
for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help.
All right.
The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
Me too, I suppose. Just be careful of the turret on the way down. It deactivated, but I don't know for how long. Alright, well. Oh, she's looking for a way out, but because the elevator's not online, she can't get out. Okay. So basically, Bethesda pathfinding at its finest. There's a fat man in this room that I guess you could have used as well, if you needed it. I didn't need it, but if you needed it, there you go. Where does this lead? Requires terminal. Out to the roof of Cambridge? Remote door control. Sure, I'll unlock the door. I don't think I'm going to go on the roof, though. I kind of just want to use the elevator to go down, honestly. Okay, well, if we wanted to, we could go in there. I think there's a better idea than using a fat man in this tight space. Yeah, you'd probably, like, blow your own legs off in the process of using it here, wouldn't you? That probably wouldn't work out too well. But, I mean, my method worked, I suppose. I just kept punching. And punching. Like an Olympic boxer. Elevator operational. Okay. Jenny, we can leave now. I'll send the elevator back up for you. Come on, buddy, we're out. Attaboy. Watch your tail. Okay. Ready to go home? Well, I don't think we can go home just yet because we have loot, but we have to go tell Virgil that we got the courser chip, so that might take a little bit. Probably better to fast travel there, huh? So I don't have to drop you off another settlement. But yeah, here's the elevator that I said was non-functional earlier, so now we can just step off there, step down here, and we're out. Well, that was an adventure. Those gunners didn't really have a whole lot on me, though. I mean, I have almost 200 energy resistance, and most of them were using, like, laser pistols or laser rifles, so that's not... I mean, they'll do a little damage, but not a significant amount, you know, so... I actually didn't check where it says for us to go next on the quest list, because we completed that quest, Hunter Hunted, but now there's the molecular level. I think you have to go back to Virgil now so he can tell you what to do with the courser chip, but it could be that you have to go back to someone else instead. I mean, I would assume he's the one you'd go to because he gave us this crazy plan of picking through the brain case of a courser to find a piece of it. It's a wonder it was still intact, honestly. Excuse me, considering I kind of smacked his brain case in with the Furious Power Fist. What time is it, anyway? 4:27 a.m. I don't know how much we're sleeping tonight, buddy, if I'm honest, but... I mean, I guess we could just hole up right here. Let's see, why not? Just do it on this flat surface, you know? Like right here-ish. Maybe I'll put your bed here. We'll just sleep for a couple of hours. Oh, I guess I should check this while I'm thinking about it. Have the courser chip analyzed. Okay, so we got to go back to Dr. Amari. All right, that's fine. And we also leveled up, so let's do that while I'm thinking about it. So, like I said, I wanted to save a perk point level 23, but Gun Nut and Armorer rank 3 don't open up until the next level. So, instead of that, I'm only going to take one perk point right now. And then at the next level, I'll take this and this. So, for now, let's get the third rank of Scrounger to give us I think it's double the chance of finding ammo in containers or something like that, so that we can just double down completely on it. Kind of ridiculous, but, you know, that's how it goes, I guess. Alright, dog bed. There we go.
Hey.
Dogmeat.
Go check that out.
I should probably put the wall up on here too, honestly. Like next to the bed. So nobody gives us any flack up here. Like, hold on. There-ish. That's fine. Okay, now we'll stick the tent right here. Gonna be sleeping on cold, hard floor tonight, but that's okay. We'll just sleep for like 5 hours. We did a lot of fighting today, so we'll just get a little bit of rest in. I would stretch, but I have the water in my hand already. So I'll do that first. And then I'll stretch. Stretch break. Just gotta stretch my legs too, but I can't extend them all the way because there's a wall behind my desk, so. Okay, so pet my boy. We haven't camped in a while, huh? Because you've been out of commission while I was in the glowing sea, and we've been fast traveling a lot.
Hey, come on.
So we'll camp now. Pick this up. Pick this up. Have some breakfast, and then we'll head for Good Neighbor. You know, I'll have this blood bug steak. Why not? Some wada. Get rid of these silt beans because they're still burning a hole in my inventory. Once we get rid of those, if we get rid of the wild corn, basically I'll just have wild mute fruit. I've got like 20 more of those left at home. So I also cooked up all the food that we got from the glowing sea as well. So I cooked up the stingwing that we got, stingwing fillet, rad scorpion steak. I don't know why this gives energy resistance. I would think it would give poison resistance considering it's from a rad scorpion and that's their whole shtick. And they're also, if I remember right, more weak to energy weapons than ballistic ones. But whatever, Fallout 4, you do you. And then I cooked up the Deathclaw steaks that we had as well and took a couple of those with us. So that's what we've got. Ah yes, giant bug for breakfast, yeah. As much of the meat as I could keep with me. I don't know how much of it was good, to be honest. So, all right, let's go to Good Neighbor. There's actually something I want to pick up in Good Neighbor as well, so I'll probably go do that. I should probably also hit up Cleo because she can sell me some stuff, like some more ammo. Not that I really need it in exchange for a few of the other things that I've got. So maybe I'll hit her up while I'm here. Because why not?
Hey.
Lady,
Hey.
I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Well, I'm not bothering
Every
you.
weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
I'm trying to bother Cleo.
Let's see what you have.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
I'm sure you did. Let's see here. Well, let's just look and see what she's got first before I do this. Do you have an upgrade to my sledgehammer yet? You have a super sledge. It's not a bad idea, but... Yes, nice. It is quality assured by using it on someone who deserved it. That's some good customer service we've got here. I guess I could buy another shipment of ballistic fiber. Not that I really need that, but, you know, I guess maybe I'll do that because I don't really need the extra ammo. I've got... How much ammo do I have? I've got almost 250 rounds for my 44 pistol. I've got 284 rounds for my my little pipe gun. And then we're sitting at well over 2,000 fusion cells. So there it is right there. So I don't think I really need that. So do I need the shipment of ballistic fiber though? I mean, I don't know that I need it, but I guess while I'm here, I might as well get it so I don't have to come back, you know? So, I'll just do that. I might keep the bottle cap mine. We don't have one, so, you know, it might be worth something. I don't need the missile launcher or the Molotovs. I think I have enough frag mines at home. I have 5 of them at home for one very specific purpose that I'll talk about later. So let's just get rid of all of these. And, you know, I'm going to get rid of the bottle cap mine. I changed my mind. It's 300 damage, but I don't think we'll even need that. So, let's see. Didn't pick up anything else there. Didn't pick up anything else there. We have 11 technical documents to give to ye old... oh, I can get rid of this surgical journal because it's not the one that I want from the public library. To give to Quinlan. We'll give him that stuff. Some pre-war money. Might as well just sell that stuff. I don't know where I got this Nuka-Cola bottle, but I'll take it home with me, I guess. Alright, so we don't need these. We don't need these. We don't need these. Don't need these. Don't need these. Or these. Don't need either of these. Don't need any of these. And don't need any of these. Look, that's much better. I'll take it. 229, and we got rid of all of our junk. Fantastic. Or the vast majority of our junk, anyway. Thank you, Cleo. Okay, so... we need to go see, I think, yeah, it's pointing to the memory den, so we need to go see Dr. Amari. But I actually want to go to the Hotel Rexford first before we go see Dr. Amari to pick something up that I missed when we were in here the last time. Because I have decided that if I'm going to be collecting magazines for that magazine rack, and half of it's going to be taken up by those covert ops manuals, the other half should be taken up by the thing that this stream through is being attributed to, which is magazines with dogs on the front of them.
Someone new.
Hi. Here's one of the magazines with a dog on them.
There we go.
In a spacesuit. Why can't I put Dogmeat in one of those? He could have come to the glowing sea with me if he was in one of those, maybe, because it has a rebreather or an oxygen tank in it. Anyway, this is an issue of Live and Love. This one gives you 5% XP while adventuring with a companion, so that probably would have been nice to get earlier, but hey, it'll give us a little bit extra. And that's all I wanted in here. Doggos are good, yes. You're playing a Bethesda game. The answer is mods. I actually looked at the mods, honestly, and I didn't see... Like, what I wanted was a hazmat suit for Dogmeat, and I couldn't find one. I don't know how... If somebody just didn't have the idea, or if they just couldn't implement it properly, but I didn't see one when I looked for it. Maybe I didn't look hard enough. But either way, we don't have to go into the glowing sea to explore around anymore. So... I can bring Dogmeat with me if we fast travel directly to Virgil's cave, so... Probably just don't feel it's needed since it's mostly an immersion thing. Yeah, and I think if I remember right, dogs in the Fallout universe are basically completely unaffected by radiation to begin with, so, like... I don't know. It bugs me, but I guess it doesn't bug most people.
Enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Something like that.
Hey there. You like the decor? My business partner hates it. Says she's not the fun type.
She could serve to loosen up a little bit. Dr. Amari?
Back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
A lot, but I got his help, so that's the main thing.
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute. But I need a code from a Courser chip.
A Courser chip? You fought a Courser?
You'd think me surviving the radioactive hellscape would have been more impressive.
I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it.
I mean, it basically looks like a little
There are
disco
people
ball.
who might.
Okay.
I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
I think I've heard about this railroad from other places. What do they do?
The Railroad?
They help synths escape the Institute. I don't know who they all are. Usually an agent of theirs just shows up with someone who needs new memories.
Okay. Why do they need new memories?
Said it would help me find them if there was ever an emergency. Follow the Freedom Trail.
Yeah, I've heard that before as well, actually. So that's, I know what that's all about, so I guess I'll go find them.
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic. But hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
Not to worry, Doctor. I was alive 210 years ago when they installed the Freedom Trail as a tourist attraction, so I know exactly where it is and exactly where it goes. So that will make things a lot easier. I guess we don't have to go back to Virgil just yet. I think later on in this quest you have to go back to him, if I recall correctly, but I'm not 100% sure about that, so... Do I want to follow the trail now? Or do I want to... I mean, we're already pretty close to where the trail begins. It starts over by Swan's Pond, and it kind of meanders all the way around Old Boston. So I think I'll follow it while we're in the neighborhood already. And then, basically what I want to do at some point here is I want to go back to the Pridwin to get Dance, because I've heard that if you don't send him to one of your other settlements, he can cause problems later on in the game, depending on which side you choose. So I want to send him to Red Rocket to just hang out with Sheffield. Sheffield, because that seems like the most natural place to send him. And I guess we could go do that later after we follow the Freedom Trail, because again, it's right in this neighborhood, so we might as well do that first.
Yeah?
No. I sure told her. You're not an American, so you have no clue. Not to worry, we will find the Freedom Trail and show you where we need to go. No. I really hope that if we continue this yeah, no exchange, the stupid shadow bot thingamajigger that happened before doesn't happen again, because I'd be really pissed if that happened again. Alright, so probably all the enemies on the Freedom Trail that we've already killed will have respawned by now, but, you know, that's okay, we'll just kill them again. So here's the red line that indicates the Freedom Trail. It's a little messed up, but Basically, we have to go back to Boston Common in order to find it. See, it meanders along the way here, so we'll just meander along the way with it. I'm sure you're gonna try, big guy. He ducked into the building. Alright, violence time. I will solve this with violence, since that's what super mutants respect, so. Not sure if I will, big guy. Not sure if I will. Where's your friends? Are they all upstairs? Looks like it. Who's hiding here? Me? Not me. Now they're down below me. Okay, sure. Why not? Ah, there you are. Found you. You see, the dog was a distraction. I'm the real threat. Casually unlocking a door in the middle of combat, because why not? Dogmeat screwdriver. Break a bobby pin because my blood's pumping too hard. My hands are shaking.
Nice.
There you are. I looked you in the eyes, but I was not the one to die here today. He did ask for it, though. Alright, well, that was fun. Let's collect the spoils and then head back. I don't think I'm going to bother looking in all their meat bags. It still grosses me out, so I'll just let them keep that stuff. Whatever. I was going to say, did you have a hunting rifle, buddy? Because you probably were better equipped than most then. But you did not. Alright, I think... Yeah, here's the line again. It goes that way. Is this where? No, that's not the right way. It goes this way. You're the type of person to die immediately in the apocalypse. I mean, I wouldn't last 5 minutes in the apocalypse myself, if I'm honest. Like, I'd be dead pretty quick. I don't have any kind of formal training that would allow me to survive in the apocalypse. I took karate when I was younger, but that's about it. And I don't think that would help me if there was a whole bunch of guns trying to kill me, like armed people trying to kill me. At Journey's End, follow Freedom's lantern. Freedom Trail marker.
7 and A. Some sort of code.
We'll keep it in mind as we go around this area. So let's just follow the line, buddy. And be mindful of our health. Because I may need to restore my health in a minute. As I say, and lose the trail immediately at the Massachusetts State House, but that's not true.
4 and L. Definitely a code.
Okay, well, oh, that's not good. Oh, okay, didn't really need it. Danger Swan. Not anymore! Raider's Note. Do I really want the Raider's Note? It's probably just a treasure cache. I took care of this swan, you see. Oh yeah, karate chop a zombie. Let's see where that gets you. Yeah, like I said, not very far. This is not a this is not one of those kung fu movies where you can just do that and get away with it. Is the trail buried under all this wreckage and rubble, or did I lose it already? And if I did lose it, where did I lose it? Okay, it goes back this way. That's why. I think. No. It goes this way. And around here. That's why, because it went down this block, even though it was up that block. Maybe I should have just skipped out on it. Yeah, Swan was the super mutant behemoth that we fought a couple of episodes ago. With, when we were testing out Kellogg's pistol. So. Keep getting the signal for Trinity Tower. I know what's over there. That's why I'm not following it. It's not really something that was that I would want to follow. You know, you were there. Okay, yeah. Sometimes I forget who is and isn't here, so I just sort of say it in case.
Now a 6 and an O.
Okay, neat. Let's keep going. You don't need to look at all of the markers either, but Probably try to look at all the ones that I remember seeing. Oh, hello there. No, bad dog. I was trying to tell you not to hit me, and then I blocked too early. Wonder if all the raiders over at Haymarket Hall respawned. One way to find out. Well, there's a turret over there. And killing it alerted someone, so... probably raiders. Probably should have kept the high ground.
3I.
So that I wouldn't have to give it up when I inevitably got shot at by these people. There's a raider waster among them. I don't know what that was, but probably not a good thing, whatever it was. Let's get this out. Wow, really? Pretty strong, this guy. Oh, that's a grenade. Ow. Rooted, thank you. It's very helpful. Is there another one? Yes, there is. Looking at me from there. Now they're dead. So I guess we know the answer now as to... Ow. Man, that was a good-ass throw. You guys have as much accuracy as some of those other ones. Alright, what's my accuracy out at this range? Not that great, but one of these will hit. There. Yeah, you guys have some pretty good accuracy with those grenades. Oh, there goes my rad axe. Not that that's going to make a difference. Oh, hello. Wow. Well, that was embarrassing. Probably should have ADS'd, if I'm honest, because that seems to help me a little bit more. How'd you find the railroad? I don't know. People wouldn't shut up. How'd you figure out the password? The thing clicks different when it hits the right letter, so it's out, and also it's just your name. Yeah, their password seems to be railroad, so that was fun. Still wait for me to kill the behemoth. We did that in the episode before we fought Swan, actually. That was the episode you weren't there. That's what it was. You were there for Swan. You weren't there when we killed that behemoth. I fought him legit with melee and everything. So. Are you up on the rafters? Well, Vats is telling me that you're not visible currently.
No sign of him now.
Are you okay on health, buddy? Yeah. Let's see.
What the hell was that?
It says Raider. Oh, okay, I see. I see you now. Can I hit you? That's the question. I don't know the answer just yet. If we were judging by that one bullet, the answer is no. Let me use this as cover. It's probably a little more effective. Did you go up higher? Yeah, I can see you up there. Okay. Hold on. You're moving around too much. You're making me... Okay, I don't want to stand close to this car because it probably wouldn't work out too well for me. Go ahead, poke your head out again. I dare you. Watch your poker head up top. Okay, never mind. Blind fire like you're in Uncharted. Wow. Tanky raider. Not very tanky now, though. Just a fusion core sitting on the ground. Alright, then. Don't know why you dropped one of those. That's why I'm getting murked by some of these raiders, because they have combat rifles now. That's not the Freedom Trail, that's just the sidewalk. We seem to have gotten a little sidetracked again, buddy. It's okay, though. Let's just see if we can find the little red line again. I think that's it over there. Nope, that's not it. So then where did we get sidetracked? Nope, that's not it either. Thought that was. I'm gonna end up wandering through this whole place and not finding it, huh? I mean, I know where I need to go, to be fair. So, I could just go there. Here's the red line. Okay. We're back at it. I think if I remember right, there's a whole bunch of super mutants over here, so, oh, how cool. Well, we know there's at least that. And we know there's at least that, too. My aim could use some work this stream. It's okay, though. We'll make it work. I distinctly remember there being a super mutant with a mini nuke over here. No, brother!
Out there somewhere.
There's a regular super mutant and a skirmisher.
I can smell you out there.
I should have taken my shot. I was concerned about their mutant hound, but he doesn't appear to know where I'm at yet either, despite the fact that he should have a very keen sense of smell. Got large enough nasal orifices. He's also got a very large brain because he's hiding behind that garbage can.
You're here. You're here. Stop hiding.
Not a clear shot. Sometimes it gets... Oh, okay. Hello. Missile launcher. Sometimes it gets blocked by the scaffolding. Like, you shoot so well that you hit the scaffolding instead of the enemy behind the scaffolding. Okay. That one worked out. And so did that one. We're getting better. Maybe. Okay, it keeps going across the street.
5R.
Okay. And also we found... I forget what they said the official pronunciation was for this place. I always just called it Fenwheel Hall because the neighborhood near here is the Fens, so Fenwheel, like, it seems to make sense to me, but that doesn't appear to be the case. I'm gonna go see what these guys had on them. One of them had a missile launcher, so that'll be nice, I guess. Speaking of which, and 3 missiles. And his friend had a hunting rifle.
We stay here, standing, talking. Yeah, we should move south, range out, and hunt.
These guys all share one brain cell, don't they? Actually, they just share lines. Because that's a line we've already heard today, but, you know, that's okay. Alright, so... Are there any super mutants in this area, or... I mean, obviously, look at the meat bags and stuff, but... Are they down this alley, or are they holed up somewhere? I guess that's a better question. Oh, well, okay then. You gotta be kidding me. Charlotte, now is not the time to get bad aim.
Try.
This is gonna end very poorly. Yep, it's gonna end very poorly. Bye. Sorry, buddy. I'll get you back. Here you go. You really need to stop doing that. You cannot take a mini nuke to the face when they throw it at you point blank. It just doesn't work, buddy. I know you're trying, and I appreciate it, but you just can't do that. I guess I'm glad I blew up the truck behind them, though. That probably helped quite a bit. Here's the trail again. Did I miss any markers? Doesn't look like it. The flooded street as well. A mop. Keeps going this way. See, the problem is you keep looking down at the ground, so you don't end up looking at all the enemies that are following you down here. Oh, there's a park over there. There's the Pridwin. Can see it from here. There's probably raiders here, considering the pylon they have set up.
Someone there.
Oh, okay. take my shot when I should have. Can't take it now without standing up. Ah, there you go. Just gotta find where you are. This chair is blocking me. Are you getting into a fight with a mutant hound? I don't know how that still hit even though I aimed sideways, but I'll take it. Okay. Some dead people that have nothing on them because I can't take their stuff. Alright then. Anyway, the location that we're looking for is actually the church that's right up here, so let's just keep looking.
8D next.
Yeah, it runs you past a whole bunch of locations downtown here. So if you're looking for a little extra EXP, or I think there's a whole T-51 power armor frame over in the corner over there. Like you have to swim out to it, but it's on like a barge of some kind. What the hell was that all about? Well, anyway, here's the Old North Church. This is our destination.
1R. The trail ends right at the church.
So, sounds like we need to go inside. So let's go inside. And hopefully my aim will improve. Alright, so we're not quite at the point where I want to... By the end of the stream, I want to show you that other farming spot that I use. And it's my favorite farming spot in the game. But we don't have to do it just yet. We don't have to leave this place just yet. There's ghouls in here. Majestic music. Just what I need when shooting the unholy dead. I would imagine they're not exactly the Grateful Dead. Especially since I'm shooting them. That kind of defeats the point. I think this is another location where you can kind of lock in some legendary enemies, though, because it's pretty quick to get inside and find them. So, you know, I'm not really going to be hiding very well if I'm just standing in broad daylight here, so I'm just going to walk. If the enemies want to fight me, they can fight me. It says down, so why... Okay, well, found one place that wants to fight me up here. Just got to find a way down, and well, that was the way in, so that's not going to be the way down. I know I just said we need to find the way down, and I'm going up, but, well, if the way down is the way forward, then that means the way up will have treasure and goodies for me. Oh, hey, buddy, you found the way up. No, there's just a thing here. Okay. Old North Church steeple. So this is the outside, so I don't think I want to go there yet. Ooh, okay, hang on, too dark, I can't see. I'm blind. It's been a little while since I've done this part, so I don't exactly remember where to go. Although I appear to have found it, so. And also probably a glowing one, judging by the goop on the floor. Is he behind the door? No. Okay. I was gonna say, maybe he'll just jump out at me. Use it to do a pincer attack. Well, there's enemies in here. Maybe not right there, but they're in here somewhere. I can hear their footsteps, I think. That's just a dead guy. Let's get this out. I may just decide to choose violence. I may say forget it and just choose violence instead. I was going to sneak attack that guy, but, you know, decided to heck right off. Oh, we're in the catacombs. Great. Number 26, Peter S. Medard and George Clark's Tomb, 1808. Those names are not familiar to me. They could just be generic names, or they could be important American icons that I just have no knowledge of, or Bostonian icons even, that I just have no knowledge of. Ooh, hello. Well. Alright then. Dodged and ducked under that one. I think he just slid to the side, which is possible. I think some enemies do actually do that. They'll like slide to the side sometimes to try to dodge gunfire. I guess it makes sense. I'd try to shuck and jive gunfire if I had the foresight to do so as well. Let's see, the Boston Freedom Trail. So, there's an arrow at the top here. We got a bunch of letters when we went into this place, so let's spin the thing.
Huh. It spins.
It does. And it spins to each letter. And I think that's on R right now. Yeah, it was. So you can spin it clockwise or counterclockwise.
Oh, so it starts with R.
Yes, Charlotte, please keep up. The password for the railroad is railroad. You'd think that proper password protection would have survived the post-apocalypse, but evidently not. I don't think you have to press different buttons either. Like, there's only one A, I think, in this whole thing, so...
There we go.
And that's that. So yeah, proper password protection, not really their strong suit. Fair enough. Did they kill the glowing one as well, or... It's very dark in here as well. Can I... Wow, that's like artificial darkness. Normally my Pipboy light would be lighting that up a little bit, but they're doing that for some dramatic reveal.
Stop right there.
See what I say.
We went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions.
I think that's fair, considering you're pointing a minigun at me. So, not your enemy is probably the best way to say it.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Should I protect my source, or should I just straight up tell them who it is? I think I'm just gonna say who it is.
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last
I hope I didn't just throw her under the bus.
Why are you here?
Do you guys know how to decode a courser chip? Let's just give the full story.
I tracked down and killed a courser at Greenetech Genetics. Now I need help breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
Do I look like I'm joking?
What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the courser killer. Nice.
Thanks for vouching for me,
You're
Deacon.
late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
To be fair, I had a furious power fist. That helped a lot.
Kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating her, you might want to show this courser murdering machine a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in my book.
Is that your entrance fee, or?
And I'm the leader of the railroad.
Why did you guys make your password railroad, and what do you guys do?
Who are you people, exactly?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friend.
Des, we need to let her in. She's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. She killed a Courser. There's no way she's working for the Institute.
It would be kind of hard to work for them if I was killing some
You're
of
the
them.
first outsider ever to be given this privilege.
How did any of you get in then? Weren't all of you outsiders as well before you joined the organization? Were you born into it? What?
Hey there.
We having fun yet?
Thanks for vouching for me.
Hey.
Don't try anything, stranger.
That's not the plan.
Saw some of your work along the trail. Not bad. For a human, that is.
You were watching me? Thanks.
I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, you caught us at a shit time. We're still recovering from something I can't get into.
Fair enough.
We're a man down, though. And if anything Deacon said about you is true, I'd like you on our team.
Can you even join the Institute? To be fair, I haven't gotten to the Institute ever, so I don't know. So.
What, you don't believe Deacon?
Given what I saw.
Probably, though. They seem to be one of the factions of this area, so, of this game.
But talk to Deacon. I'm sure he's got an angle. He always does.
I will talk to Deacon after I go with Desdemona then. Thanks for the info, Glory. She's walking fast again, so I'm gonna have to run after her and then stop and then run after her and stop. Oop, hang on, still in use. Back out. Thought it closed all the way. It did not. It's still up. There it goes. Just Bethesda things.
Building a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
I heard you guys had the right people for it, so just jump over this chair. Or not. Sorry, getting stuck behind the chair and you.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages.
For real.
Some ground rules.
Okay.
Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Courser chip.
Do I need it to get in?
Why do you want the Courser chip?
Institute tech is light years beyond what we have. And a Courser chip is top of the line. I'm not going to get into details, but that chip could help us save lives. Maybe throw a wrench in some of the Institute's operations.
Well, you seem very happy about it, judging by
Hand
the
over
look
the
on your
chip.
face, so. I don't know. I'm not sure if I need it to get in or not.
I don't know. I might need that chip later.
This isn't a negotiation. This is a demand.
Mhm.
To anybody else in the Commonwealth, all you have is 2 caps worth of salvage.
That's not
With
true,
us,
actually.
That data is priceless. But we're not just going to give that away. Talk to me again if you change your mind.
It's really not going to let me go forward or negotiate for this, is it? But honestly, we might need the chip because of the fact that Virgil might need the chip, but they won't let me do this until I go any further. Did it get rid of the, yeah, it did get rid of the Follow the Freedom Trail from my thing. I'm pretty sure you need to hand it up. Well, I'm not sure if you need to hand it over to them, but the quest pointed us to them,
We
so.
decode the Courser chip for you, but after that...
It's not pointing us back to Virgil, that's the point. So if I went there with the chip, it probably wouldn't do anything, so.
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
Let's see if they're as good as they say.
Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
He sounds like he's pretty good at this. I was saying he's even got a machine to plug it into, so they must have done this before.
Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together.
It doesn't appear to be okay.
Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running.
That sounds like a good thing.
Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be. Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it?
I wish I could help you, but I haven't put points into hacker.
Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard. I got you. Software in.
The latest from
Come on. Show me that sweet bass. Come on. Then we got it. We got the code.
Okay.
Let me
Success.
go the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
I guess Virgil didn't know the code, so I don't know if he could have decoded it.
Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
Okay, that sounds ominous. Do you guys have like a back exit or something that I could use? I think there's one over here, if I remember correctly. Is it over here?
Don't try anything, stranger.
Not trying anything, just trying.
Don't try anything, stranger.
To find the back exit. That's their shooting range. I mean, I could go all the way back out and around, but I mean, that's where the game is pointing me after all. One of the monster bits that you can attach to arrows apparently gives homing qualities to the arrow. That's hilarious. Those'll help. Okay. I just have to look up for the door to be available. I was like, where's the door handle? Drake, where's the door hole? You were supposed to cut it out with the power saw. Yeah, well, I will. Okay, so go get the power saw. Okay. Sorry, that probably made a really loud noise.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Actually, Desdemona said she wanted to work with me more, so...
If we're going to be dealing more with each other, I need to make sure that we're on the same page.
Okay.
You know what a synth is, right?
I have a vague recollection of them.
I've heard rumors. What are they really?
The Institute created them. Synthetic humans. They're mostly organic, part machine. Somewhere along the line, they became more than just constructs. They think, they feel, and they act just like you and me.
So they are human then.
Property, as tools.
Well, that's not very nice.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life.
So you're the morally good faction then.
The only question that matters.
Okay.
Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
That, depends on the circumstance, actually.
It depends on the circumstances.
There's no middle ground with this.
No, there's always middle ground with this. You're asking me a loaded question to either make me out to be a martyr or a monster. I really don't like this woman. But if we replace man with dog, I've been doing the same thing for Dogmeat for 30 hours, so...
I risk my life for people every day. Makes no difference to me if it's a human or a synth.
Well said. Someone with your skills, your beliefs. Normally, we'd try and recruit you.
So why is this not normal?
We don't have the time to train up a new agent.
You don't? I thought you were down a person. Doesn't that the exact time to train an agent?
In turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Okay, glad I have your blessing.
After you leave, I get to do a full security sweep before you can get out of here too.
Sorry for the extra work, then.
Hope you didn't mind
Deacon.
the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Yeah, but she didn't have to practically throw me out the door multiple times, to be fair.
Do you really have to be so cagey?
The precautions are necessary. In our business, if we underestimate our enemy's capabilities, it's game over. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot.
I mean,
Still,
Desdemona shot me
I'd
with her
consider
eyes
close
several
personal
times,
favor
so...
if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll keep that secret for you.
Don't worry. I'll keep your secret.
That's what I want to hear. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste.
You guys contract your workout? Isn't that a really easy way to have your secrets be sold out? And why do you guys need me?
You sure you need me? Desdemona didn't seem to care.
I'm glad my character said that.
Manpower it would take to train you. And if you were some hick from the burbs that didn't know your ass from a rocket launcher, she'd be right.
I mean, I got shot with a missile, so my ass almost is a rocket launcher at this point. Wait, that came out wrong. Well, if it means helping these basically human-machine hybrids get human freedom, then...
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Well, I already have a couple of buddies in the Brotherhood, but to be fair, they're purists that don't like helping out when it involves anything other than killing ghouls and super mutants and synths, so maybe having some more human helpers would help.
Sign me up, then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington.
All the way up there?
To get there.
Okay, sure. You don't have to do these quests in order to continue with the railroad, but they kind of
file out separately
stick them in your quest log anyway. So I figure, you know what? We'll just do them. It's fine. Yeah, my ass is a rocket launcher. That can be added to the quote list. That is not even phrasing. That is just me saying something really stupid flat out. But that's about par for the course around here. So, you know. I think there is a back entrance out of this place, but I'm not sure if you can use it until the railroad allows you to. So I guess I'll just take the front entrance out. I got that, right? Yeah, I did. Or I could go out this way. Which is... Oh, okay. There's another back entrance here. That's like every second sentence. Yeah, I know. You are correct. It just happens every few sentences. Alright, so a bunch of fast traveling is probably about to happen because I think I'm going to take care of all the stuff now before we go to Lexington to meet up with Deacon. I'm probably going to go back to Virgil's cave and tell him about the thingamajigger, the holotape that we have to get that data analyzed. And I'm going to go to Red Rocket. We're going to stick Dogmeat there temporarily so I can go back to the Pridwin, grab Dance, take him with me, go all the way back to Red Rocket, take Dance and stick him at Red Rocket, and then take Dogmeat back with me to go back to Lexington. It's a lot of back and forth, but I think it'll help, so maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, good, my computer sounds like a jet engine right now. It's because I'm loading back into the North End. This place is just filled with shit everywhere. Tall buildings, raiders, super mutants, ghouls, just you name it, they're all in this one crammed space. It's the reason why I don't like coming here very often if I can afford not to. It's just, it takes so long to load up, you know? And you know when it's me and I'm complaining about the load times, it's got to be pretty bad. So. Oh, this was the front entrance. Well, anyway. Dogmeat found something. Go ahead, buddy. Take me to it. Is it over here? He seems to be spazzing out. That's okay. Let's fix that by going somewhere else. How's my leveling doing anyway? Oh, 24.5. Okay. We might get to 25 today. Not really 100% sure about that, but we'll see. All the way back down. I think if I remember correctly, you can take a vertibird to this place, but just fast travel. It's fine. I left all my signal grenades at home anyway, so I figure people don't want to watch me take 5 or 10 minutes to fly across the Commonwealth. They'd rather I just fast travel, keep things going. When in doubt, shoot it in the face with a bomb arrow. I wish I had bomb arrows. That would be okay. I'm outside. And now I'm inside. How does that even work when the Deathclaw respawns out there? Like, what's that gonna do to me when I step foot out there and the Deathclaw decides to eat me for breakfast? Virgil, I'm home! I couldn't find your power or your motivation, but I did find this holotape.
Hey there.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Yes, actually.
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
I mean, you know my work, so...
Kellogg, after all.
Yeah.
Not too much of a leap to take down a courser.
They're effectively the same battle, so...
Decoded.
You know. Well... I could just say the railroad, honestly, and that would just... I mean, who's he gonna tell, really, all the way out here?
The railroad helped me.
Oh, God, those coops. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or...
I just like his response there.
They just have something of a reputation.
I haven't heard anything about them, so that must be an Institute inside reputation.
From memory and things I've overheard through the years, came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. fine motor skills have gone to shit.
Well, I'm glad you managed something.
You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead.
Okay.
The craziest part of the design.
Well, that seems silly, but okay.
Classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along.
No, I haven't. All that music's copyrighted, so I had to download a mod to mute it.
Area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Well, you seem to have done pretty well for yourself no matter what anyway. I mean, should I ask? I know what bioscience is, but I guess they would have that division. You know, I'm just going to say good enough.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises.
I'm just very optimistic.
If you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay.
And get myself in without molecularly disassembling myself.
That can help.
Fun.
This is a lot for one person, even you.
Now, you said you made no promises. What kind of thing should I expect here?
This device. This will get me into the Institute?
Yes, if built correctly. And please get it right. You have to make it in there for both our sakes.
Yeah, you still do need that cure, don't you?
Agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it.
I will do the best I can.
Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
All right then. Sounds like a plan. Thanks. I noticed something when they updated that there. So get help to build the signal. You now need to get the help of one of the 3 factions that are available currently to talk to get help with building this signal interceptor. Including one that we haven't even interacted with yet. So I don't know why the fuck it's in there. But either the Brotherhood or the Railroad could build this. I don't really trust the Brotherhood with this level of technology, and we haven't talked to the Minutemen yet at all. So I guess that leaves one.
Protect and serve.
If possible. I'm going to find out. My brother and I were talking about this before, and I'm not sure if I might be screwed. I might have to go to the Minutemen to build this, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So we're going to find out. Also, if Virgil becomes normal again, how is he going to get out of the glowing sea? Like, he could don a hazmat suit, but he'd be running pretty hard because of all the death and destruction out. Hang on, buddy. I'm going to get us out of here so you don't melt or turn into Clifford the Big Red Dog or something. Yeah, so we could go talk to the Minutemen who are still in Concord. They're the ones that have been shooting in the main street of Concord the whole time. There's Deacon down there. Probably I could go back to the Old North Church and talk to the Railroad, or we could go back to the Pridwin and talk to the Brotherhood about it, but I don't know. Either way, I know where I'm going next. I need to go back to Red Rocket Truck Stop because knowing Sheffield, he's probably getting into a whole lot of trouble with more super mutants. And then I'll put Dogmeat here, go back to the Pridwin, talk to Dance. If I can find him. I think he's in the mess hall. Bring him to Red Rocket. Get Dogmeat back. Then go back to Lexington. Also, I'm going to put all my stuff back on. Going to assume the Railroad and the Brotherhood of Steel don't like each other. You assume correctly. They are not very big fans of one another. Because one wants to free the synths and one wants to destroy them. So, yeah, not big fans of each other. Dogmeat? Oh, there you are.
Hey.
Call me your buddy.
How you doing, buddy?
Alright, stay here.
Going home now.
And by here, I mean here. Keep Sheffield safe. I'll be back momentarily with Dance. If I can find him. We'll see. Nice reflex sight on that Gatling laser. Good lord, man. Gatling lasers use fusion cores as ammo. You get 500 rounds for one fusion core, and okay, this guy's got a minigun, but just think of a minigun that shoots laser rounds, and that's basically it.
You've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
How did you You know what? I don't even want to know. Cow tipping with a helicopter? Come on. Alright, so Maxon will talk to you about the teleporter if you talk to him, but I'm just going to avoid him like the plague because, again, I don't think I trust the Brotherhood with this level of technology. Can you imagine the Brotherhood with teleportation technology? They'd never need vertibirds again, and they could basically take over the whole Commonwealth. Like, holy shit, that would be a humongous problem.
This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
I think he's giving me orders.
I would think you'd be giving him orders, Brandis.
Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
What is our mission that we're continuing? And how are you feeling?
That depends. How are you feeling?
My power armor systems are within normal operating parameters, so I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Good.
You just give the word, and we could begin our mission.
Because I have a mission for you. I have a settlement... Boy, that word's dirty in this game. That seems to keep getting attacked by super mutants and ghouls and mole rats.
Ready.
Roger that.
So I'm gonna need you to go there and make sure it doesn't on your off hours. If you please.
These recruits. Too young, too green. Not like the initiates back in my day.
Well, only one way to fix that. Time to train them. I still feel really bad for...
power armor, and I'll take on the world.
I still feel really bad for Brandis. I feel like he could have been given so much more opportunities to do stuff, but he is not. Alright, out to the deck of the Pridwin, the flight deck, because if we go out here, we can fast travel from here all the way back to Red Rocket. I can drop Dance off, pick Dogmeat up, and then me and my buddy can continue on my adventures. I do have a few of those, don't I? I'll drop them off next time I'm here. It's fine. I already walked out. I don't feel like sitting through 4 more loading screens. I only feel like sitting through 1 or 2. Come on, just imagine bursting into the Institute with a bunch of guys in power armor. That's better than the Institute's power armor. I mean, the break and enter that the Brotherhood would do would definitely be like the kind of bombastic spectacle that you'd expect from a finale of this game. I'm just trying to avoid that until last resort, if need be. Like, I don't want to fall back on people that might use that technology to just do the same thing that the Institute's been doing. Although Maxon seems pretty clear-cut on, no, it's going to be blown up, so I don't know.
Hey.
We'll see.
Where do you want me?
Right here.
Excuse me, Paladin
actually.
Dance.
What's on your mind?
I think it's time we split the team.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think this is a foolish decision. But it's yours to make. Come back alive, soldier.
I will. Stay here and make sure you're alive while you're at it. Also, you wouldn't think it was foolish if you looked at my perk chart. My perk chart will tell you everything you need to know about why I'm going it quote-unquote alone. Now I just need to find Dogmeat. Dogmeat. There you are.
Dogmeat.
I was going to say, I need a dog whistle.
Everything okay, boy?
I don't know if that's a yes or not.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Okay. He's back on the team. Very good, very good. How far do I have to walk to get to Lexington from here? It's 10:38. I'd have to walk through Concord. Well, it's not actually that far, honestly. So, how about this, buddy? Let's camp out for the night here, and then we'll head out in the morning. How about that? We'll stick your stuff right here. Stick the wall right here. I guess we'll stick his bed in the grass next to this, and then I'll stick the tent down. You know, you'd think I'd learn, though, with the dog bed, because when he's on that side of the thing, I don't think he... Okay, he walked around it, so that'll work. But, when he's on the opposite side of the cloth wall, sometimes his pathing has trouble finding the whatchamacallit, his bed, so. Alright, get some sleep. Get a nice early start. We'll be to Lexington by 9 o'clock, maybe. Okay. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted to wake up to. I guess we're donning the hazmat suit for a little while until all this radiation goes away. I mean, we don't need it. I could just let the rads, you know, go a little bit, but... it's okay. That's what I brought the hazmat suit for, so I might as well. Dogmeat doesn't seem to mind all that much. Are you okay with the rad storm, buddy? My boy.
Heads up.
All right.
Moving out.
Time to go. Don't know how Deacon's gonna feel about this rad storm, but I suppose we'll find out. Oh good, the blood bugs are back. Fantastic. Hang on, let me see if I'm aimed properly. I was not aimed properly. Buddy, you gotta watch out. Wow, that does nothing. Oh, thanks, Sheffield. You're a gentleman and a scholar. You didn't have to come down here, you know? You could have gotten yourself hurt. Are you okay in the...
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
I am glad you can think straight despite the rad storm. That's impressive, actually. That was a big mosquito, yeah. And that was the hatchling version. So, imagine what it's going to look like when it grows up. Oh. You found a baseball bat? Okay, that's cool. You can keep it, buddy. But yeah, these rad storms, they blow in, like I said before, from the glowing sea. The prevailing winds in Boston actually brings stuff up from that direction anyway. The prevailing winds in Boston usually blow things to the northeast, so you'll occasionally get like, it makes sense basically from a meteorological standpoint that you'll get rad storms coming in from the southwest, because that's the way the wind blows. They are still fighting in Concord. Yeah, stronger blood bugs than a deathclaw. I think there might be some high-level blood bugs that in a group could probably give a regular deathclaw a run for their money, but then again, at higher levels, deathclaws level with you, so probably not. Like, eventually we'll start getting into, like, savage deathclaws, glowing deathclaws, mythic deathclaws. Not a whole lot of fun to deal with. You know, I originally was going to do a bit with Drumlin Diner, where because I figured I might be going back and forth through there a little bit more often. Didn't end up happening, but I was going to check and see if Trudy ever had a Dictol in her inventory. And if she did have a Dictol, I was going to be like, you had me kill these assholes when you had the Dictol all along, and you're just not giving them to your son. Well, I know who the asshole is here now, and then I was going to kill her. I don't actually know if that's a good idea or not, but it kind of fell off a cliff after I spent about 8 episodes not being anywhere near them, so, you know. There was a bunker over here, wasn't there? Yeah, it's over here. Oh yeah, topic to discuss. Why is Mythic in games higher than Legendary? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe, I think in this game the reason why they put Mythic in as higher than Legendary is to distinguish them from, well, other regular old Legendary enemies. So that would be my guess. Wonder if this iBot's gonna get pissed off if I hack this. Coma. Likeness 0. Well, that's not it. Alright, let's look for clues, gang. 3 up arrows. That is not the official term for those. Let's see here. I was gonna say, not a whole lot that I'm seeing, but could just be because I'm not looking hard enough. It's a distinct possibility. Is there really only 2? Usually there's more than that. Oh, there's another one here. Hang on. There we go. And that one I already got. So let's see. So coma, no likeness to coma. So there's no. It's not gods because there's an O there. It's not cure because there's a C there. Sunk. Eyes. Wouldn't be goes. Such wins. So I guess there's a few that it could be. Now me and Daphne will search in the bedroom. Scoob, Shaggy, you and Velma go search in the old abandoned building on the outskirts of the property. Ties, likeness 1, so it's goes. Or wins. It's, hang on, maybe it's not. Hold on. Goes was likeness 2, so the S was common, so it's the G and the S, so it's guns.
There we go.
Okay, got it. If you get locked out, I think you just wait 15 seconds and then you can retry, so it's really not that punishing, honestly, but, you know, it's fine, I guess. Are you gonna... I mean, you almost just poked my eye out, but are you gonna hurt me if I walk in here? No? Cool, thanks. There's nothing in there anyway. Hang on, there might have been an ammo box, actually, that I missed. Nope, okay. Just some dead guy. Bye, iBot. Alright, buddy. Little rain won't stop us. Let's head out to meet Deacon out in the middle of Bufu, Egypt out here. Probably get into some random encounter on the way. Oh, there's a bus. We can check what's on the bus. We also found a road, so that's cool. My aim needs real help today. Why would you pick a fight with someone down here when you don't have the pathfinding to even stand up there? What is wrong with you? Anyway, yeah, so remember what I said about the windmills on the freeways? Yeah, gunners, generally speaking, are up there. They use those as a power source. Gunner, flannel shirt, and jeans. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna rock those. I don't feel like those would work out too well. So, all right, but Deacon's down this way. I think there's rad stags down the road. Ah, you got to change your clothes.
Deacon, is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo.
You look like a poor farmer, to be fair.
Garbage asshole. Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
Face? Dogmeat, what the hell are you doing over there? Face swap.
You can change your face.
I put myself under the knife every year or two. New face, new body. You know, the full makeover. It keeps our enemies guessing.
Okay, then.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That could be the rain, though.
So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
Well, that's not good. So, which Slocum's Joe are we talking about here?
Your base was under a donut shop? That's awesome.
It's a lot better than it sounds. Well, it was, until it was blown to hell.
How was it blown to hell?
What happened?
Our HQ was strong, defensible. Heck, we thought it was secure. Inside a minute, the Institute troopers breached the doors and turned it into a shooting gallery. The survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
Okay. Is this something that I need to... Let's just go find it. I'm sure we'll figure it out once we get there.
Let's find it then.
We gotta do one thing first.
Okay.
We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base. So let's pump him for information before we dive in.
Is this someone a gunner? Because I may have just shot them in the face and knocked them off the
rail signs.
Thing.
Symbols we use to send messages to each other.
Okay.
If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. All right, maybe the handshake never caught on. Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us.
I like Deacon. He has a very similar sense of humor to me.
Rail sign. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going.
You guys are really bad at this whole secrecy thing, aren't you? If you're pointing directly to your people that you contract out with. Also, how are you walking that fast with your weapon out? That's impressive, really. I hate when this happens in Bethesda games, though. Like, I have to download a separate mod in Skyrim because it bothers me so much that the NPCs
right there.
Walk at different speeds than you do. So, what about these dead bodies? Did they do this? And if they did, why'd they leave all this stuff behind? Think about it in terms of reverse psychology. What if the sign is the opposite? I mean, it could be, I suppose, but I don't know if people in the Wasteland are smart enough to even know what reverse psychology is. Remember, a lot of education didn't survive the apocalypse, so... I suppose you could say, okay, well, no, there's no way they'd use that.
Probably close.
But we're following it just the same, so... I hope that's not our person right there. Also, Deacon, we appear to be attracting the wrong kind of attention. In case you're wondering, feral ghouls have a significant energy resistance factor, if I recall correctly, so even though these are low-level ferals, they will still take 2 laser shots to kill. Honestly, I'm not sure why I'm using them. I already have a crypt filled up, so I don't really need to. But, I mean, we have over 2,000 fusion cells, so we may as well. Yeah, see, like, he's still walking faster than me, even with his weapon put away. Mildly concerning. Getting further and further away with every passing second.
See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby, our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in the shop. Trust me.
Mine is in the shop. Is that like a code word? Code phrase? Alright, well, here we go. Are you behind me? Yeah, okay. You want me to take points, so I'll go ahead of you. Not that kind of zoomies, Dogmeat. I thought you were going to walk off a cliff.
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? You have a goddamn Geiger counter?
I can hear you, big guy. I can hear you.
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending 1 agent, not 2.
Sorry, I'm new. She's just showing me the ropes.
Oh, right. That's how we're playing
Well,
this.
as my witness, I thought I was dead. It's about goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
What are you doing up here anyway?
Are you in danger?
I signed on for light recon, but that little Slocum's Joe of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches.
Uh-huh.
If I haven't been made yet, I'll be spotted when I leave here. I'm goddamn trapped. The front's fortified to hell and back. They place mines all over the goddamn place.
Okay, so we definitely don't want to go that way. That's good info.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Okay. Let me confer with the newbie first. We'll figure out our strategy, and then I'll let you know.
Hey.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
He was probably too involved in trying to stay alive to tell a lie, so...
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Trust me, I was a lawyer.
First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So, if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So, we're going in through the escape tunnel.
There's an escape tunnel.
The donut shop has an escape tunnel?
I guess that makes sense if you were using it as an HQ before.
Thank God for that tunnel. If it weren't for that, there wouldn't be any railroad left.
Yeah, you guys would have been boxed in, huh? Okay, let's take the tunnel then.
Tunnel has got to be easier than a frontal assault.
Easier, but no cakewalk. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
All right. You just hang out for a little while. We'll head out to the back entrance. So I think we get Deacon as a temporary companion for now. He doesn't count towards your party members, but I don't think you can do the weird stuff that you could do in other Bethesda games where he'll just, like, follow you around no matter how many quests you go do. I think they programmed that out of Fallout 4 to where if you walk too far away, he'll be like, listen, I don't got time to go do other stuff. You meet me back here when you're ready to go. I think. If I recall correctly, they did that. I'm not 100% sure about it, but I think that's what they did. Yeah, boom, headshot. Just take Ricky out of the picture immediately. He's gone. Alright, looks like the escape tunnel is over in this direction here. And also a bunch of mongrels are over in this direction as well. And that train with the power armor on it that I never managed to get into because it's in an advanced terminal. Yeah. Okay, well, that's fine. There's a railroad sign there. That lantern is, from what I understand, also means that there's railroad agents in this area, which I guess makes sense since Ricky was hanging around here. Hey, Shroom, how you doing? Welcome back. Nothing like a visit to the post-apocalypse between D&D sessions. Yeah, there you go. It'll break things up for you a little bit. Doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Speaking of wells, this is not a well because it's horizontal, so it can't be a well, but it's a sewer entrance, and we're using it to get into the railroad's old HQ. So that's fun. Gotta go recover something from old HQ for new HQ.
The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s.
I'm sure they'll be around. So are you the only guy with VATS? Only people with Pipboys can use VATS. Don't listen to the tutorial of this game where you can use VATS without a Pip-Boy on your hand. Only people with Pip-Boys can use VATS. Because it stands for Vault-Tec Assisted Targeting System. So you need to have some Vault-Tec technology on you in order to use VATS. Doing alright, thanks. Had a chip sandwich, got you some tea. Thriving. That sounds like a good thing there, Shroom. You know, I know your name's Dave. I don't know why I keep calling you Shroom. That sounds like a good thing, Dave. Hopefully the day keeps going as well as that is. Could do a post-apocalypse D&D. One day you'd be down for that for sure. Yeah, there you go. Am I the only guy with a Pip-Boy? There are actually other vaults in this game. There's actually one down here by this little lake reservoir thing here near Diamond City. If you go into that vault, I think all of the other people in there, or at least several of the residents, have Pip-Boys. I don't know if all of them do, but I think at least several of them do.
So it's time you learn why we're here.
So technically they could use VATS if they ever got into combat.
By
But
our good Dr. Carrington.
okay. So Gen 1s and 2s, are those some sort of a distinction?
What can you tell me about the Gen 1s and 2s?
The synths didn't start off as nigh-perfect copies of human beings. The Institute had to work up to that level of hubris.
Of course
Gen
they did.
1s and 2s were stepping stones along the way. The Railroad's not fully united on how we feel about them.
I mean, aren't they just a bucket of bolts, basically?
What's there to be divided about?
Everyone wants to liberate the Gen 3s, the human-looking synths. Some of the synths in the Railroad, like Glory, think we should help earlier models too.
The non-sentient
Gen 1s
ones.
are basically the same as, well, a protectron. So the line gets muddy. Do we defend AI rights? Terminals? Hell, turrets?
Well, you're using AI wrong if you're trying to do that. It has to be sentient to be AI. Otherwise, it's a VI.
The upshot is Glory and
At least that's what Mass Effect taught me. So, who's this Dr. Carrington guy?
Who's Dr. Carrington?
All goes well. You'll meet him soon enough.
Okay. Was he the doctor that was in the thing? Probably. Anyway, I'm ready.
Ready to go.
First step is to override the security lockdown.
Okay. Did you bring some kind of a hacking tool with you, or is it going to be a novice lock? Because otherwise I may have to go find Nick Valentine to override the security lock. Because I ain't no hacker, Deacon.
Won't be able to hack this.
So I guess you got to do it, even though, technically speaking, you shouldn't be able to do it because you can't do this to any other terminal. I guess he might have the password, though.
The terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords.
Okay.
No. No. No.
Only one more attempt.
Missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside.
I guess it makes sense that he would have the password because he used to be here with the rest of the railroad, so, you know.
Someone left a rail sign here.
X.
This one means danger. Yeah, we know. Poor dead bastard. We know.
Sorry, Roger. Don't mean to make a joke at your expense. I'll take the 5.56 rounds, though. Because those will probably help. It's alright, buddy. I got this one. And also the rad roach. Since I seem to be having trouble aiming today, I'm just gonna VATS this one. Not exactly the legendary ones, which I might not even get to today, considering I'm doing this mission. What time is it anyway? It is almost 7 o'clock. Yeah, probably gonna just do this mission and that'll be it.
That means there's a cache nearby. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before. Well, you know. Look around.
Aha! Some extra ammo. Never a bad thing. Don't really need the fusion cells, though, because we're fighting more synths, so that means we're going to get more fusion cells. Why did I only load 5 bullets into that?
Tinker managed to turn on the defenses. Barely slowed the coursers down, but hey, probably saved some lives.
Well, that's a good sign. See what this terminal has to say. Let me uncrouch myself. Oh, well. Spotlight control. Can probably turn that off. That'll probably make it a little easier. Although I think I stood up in order to get to this thing. So
someone present.
I might, yeah, have just blown my cover in the process. And I don't think it even turned off the spotlights. So that's great.
Overactive sensors. Nothing more.
Of course, that's all it is. Overactive sensors. Let's just get rid of this guy and then we'll burn our crit. Goodbye. Oh, not goodbye. I must not have hit you all the way. Okay, well. It must have, like, partially hit the wall then, and that's why it didn't quite kill that guy. Because, that, I mean, that was a 44 round to a regular synth. That's going to kill something. There we go. Got him. We've got enough shots to do 3 more rounds of that before we have problems, so... You guys have some interesting code names going on here, don't you? Like I said before, I'm probably just going to take all the fusion cells because it saves me from ever having to buy them. Of course, by the time I'm done, I'm going to have as much ammo as I had by the time I was done with the Outer Worlds, but, you know, that's fine, I suppose. Okay, not really going to be sneaking here. So if there's anything here, I'll just go around it.
Movement detected.
Now I can sneak.
Another sensitivity of my sensors. We didn't have time to trip the defenses up ahead. Power them up, and we can give our friends a little surprise.
Well, that depends on if I can power them up with my low hacking skill. Which is not exactly easy to do. Okay. Hold on. Let me get this out. There we go. Nope, that's not right. There we go. Okay, missed one, but got the rest. Okay. You wanna play as well, huh? That's fine. You can do that. Do I really need to use this crit, or should I just solve this with violence? I'm just gonna solve this with violence. Thanks, Dogmeat. You don't mind that I'm taking all this stuff, do you? It's just laying here. Might as well not let the Institute use it.
My scanners must be malfunctioning.
Someone else can hear us. So that's a great sign. Are they in this thing with us? No. Not like in the mayoral shelter. They evidently don't like the sewers too much. I'm in caution. Can I get to this door without something trying to kill me? See if there's any turrets that I can get into by checking this thing. Probably shouldn't have done that without picking something first. Likeness 1, holes. So probably the S, because there's like 7,000 things in here with S's. Well, not 7,000, but a few. Yeah, there we go. Got to try reset, so that's good. Do one of those up. One of these. Okay, sure. That might be it, honestly. Oh, nope, found another one. That's not right. There we go. Let's see. So, I said it was something with an S in it because the first thing that we picked was an S. But I don't remember what it was that we picked. That being said, we don't have a whole lot to go off of here, so in terms of things that it could be now. I forget if I picked bands first. I might have done that. I mean, we got to try reset, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 things in here, so it could be any one of these, but we'll get it before we get locked out, so. Likeness 2, grass. So chaos.
Got it.
I got this one, Deacon. I got this one.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration.
No, I think your sensors are actually pretty good, considering you saw me through a bunch of walls.
Your stealthy attack shutting down.
I already got a crit. Didn't think about it because I already had one. Let's see. Aha! Gotcha. Don't hit the wall this time. Thank you. Next. It says danger. They must all be like up there. Like really up there. I'm gonna wait till I start, hearing the shooting.
Attacking enemy.
There we go. Thanks, Dogmeat. That will make it a lot easier for me to get rid of these guys.
Bye-bye, Gentlemen. Prepare to be shocked. Not every Slocum's Joe has a massive tunnel complex underneath it.
What? No way.
Defense Intelligence Agency research lab, a place that never officially existed. It's called the Switchboard. The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
So the government was using this as a super secret base, then. I see why you guys liked it, because it was practically already done for you. Okay. Oh. Wait, it's a good thing I don't trip these, but I'll take it in.
Enemy presence.
Department X, databanks, SIG int R&D exit WO. I should have taken the shot. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, okay. Take that shot.
Hello?
There were 3 of them, though, so I think there's another one that I'll have to find in a minute. A rolling pin. That is a weapon that you could use.
Is someone present?
If you want to do melee. One of the synths was in the John. In the Lou, even. That's great. Again, I always back off when it comes to going into the bathroom or going into a stall, because you never know when somebody's gonna have put a grenade party or something in there for you. Okay, well, it's not a magazine, so I don't need to read the Boston Bugle. Did one of your guys put the jet in here, Deacon? Because it wouldn't have been in here before this. Again, jet didn't exist until Fallout 2, so I'm going to take the rolling pin. It's just funny enough that I'll take it.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
You're pretty good.
Movement detected. Curious.
Because you can hear me through walls.
I was in error. No enemy detected.
Or not. Alright, buddy, watch out. We're continuing towards Department X by the look of it. That is not a synth. Yes, you can hear me through walls. Ain't that a special skill? I suppose I do make a lot of noise in all this heavy-ish armor. The fact that I'm stealthy at all, considering I'm in this heavy-ish armor, is enough of a miracle in and of itself.
I have found must die now, human.
Alright, we can build our crits with this guy. Here's the synth leader, so probably once I build my crits with him, it'll be worth it to swap this off for something else. There we go. Guess I'm out. Oh, hello. And I'm out there too. I got punched. Heavy armor. You wear some leather armor. One of the pieces of armor, leather armor, is heavy. That's the one with the shoulder pauldron on my one arm. I know it seems strange because like heavy leather armor. How does that even work? But yeah, it's considered heavy by the game.
That play button?
Carrington, Stanley, Salis Acrote, Suprema Lex.
Open says me.
Well, whatever they had in Department X, we're about to find out. There's also more synths upstairs, but, you know, we can worry about them later. If they get down here, I'll shoot them.
So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets. Let me see.
I can see why you like me. I've got very similar armor to him.
Don't let its size fool you.
His hand cannon. You just gonna give it to me?
Why are you giving this to me?
Our best agents carry special ordnance made by Tinker Tom. He's... well, you'll know when you meet him.
I already did,
Call
actually.
This gun a vote of confidence.
Okay, fair enough. And for finishing this quest with Deacon, well, getting close to finishing it, you get the James Bond gun, the Deliverer. It has the VATS Enhanced legendary effect. It improves your hit chance in VATS and has 25% less action point cost. I could probably load up about 12 shots in it with it right now in VATS, which would definitely give me a crit. I was planning on eventually maybe using this instead of the 10mm pistol, but now that I've got that pipe bolt action with instigating on it, I don't know if I'm going to use this. So, you know, I might keep it for something else, but I don't really see myself using it. I'll accept it, though, since he gave it to me. So is Valentine also a Gen 1? He's like a Gen 2.5, basically. Like, he has sentience, but he's not... He's considered basically like the prototype of what they wanted to do with the Gen 3s, and he was like a fluke, basically, with the Gen 2 programming. So he's like a Gen 2.5.
Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our merry band.
Fair enough. I'm also going to take Tommy's 45 bottle caps and shotgun shells. Welcome back, Marie. Dang, she's back. Curtis, oh, what did I do? Oh, that's just Lifeblood being Lifeblood, you know. Carrington's prototype. Some kind of transmitter or something.
There's an elevator at the end of the hall. It should be a hell of a lot easier fighting the chrome domes on this side of the minefield.
That is correct. So let's go do that. Is there anything in here? Let's go see. A bottle cap mine. A hazmat suit if you don't already have it, or two. A gas mask with goggles. A weapons workbench. I don't need those just yet. We're not quite at level 25, so I didn't grab rank 3 of gun nut and armorer. So I guess there's some wonder glue and some other materials if you need it, though. Alright, I think we're sneaking back out, gang. If I can get my gun out. There we go. So, exit. So they're probably up there. Or in here. Let's see. You exist, the horror. I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know how. Okay. No, that's fine. It's a compliment. Why am I dud removing? Kinda. Like this one. I need to hit one of them so I can get the tries reset first. There we go. Do one of those up. I like these potential passwords. Kinda, right. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's see here. Yeah, could have been one as well, if it was, you know, 5 letters long. What did you miss, Marie? So we went through Greenetech Genetics. We killed the Courser by punching him very furiously until he fell over dead. We grabbed more of his brain matter, which allowed us to we had to decode his chip so we could get the signal and the data for the signal that we needed to get into the Institute. And we had to find people called the Railroad in order to decode it, because that's who Dr. Amari told us to go find. So we went and found them. Now I'm doing a couple of odd jobs for them because they want to work with me some more. So they said, before we do any of this, we'd like to work with you more. So I said, okay, fine. Despite how obnoxious Desdemona was to me in our first meeting, fine. So yeah, that's what we're up to now. We're underneath Lexington again at a place called the Switchboard, an old military fortification. Kind of had likeness 1, so it could be this or yield, maybe. Probably yield.
That's
yeah. Okay, wins. It's wins. Fuck. It's okay. It was a good guess. There's a Mr. Handy blueprint. Yeah, on the back wall there. So... I wonder if it's a Mr. Handy or a Mr. Gutsy, because there's 2 types of... Oh no, this is just a full-on schematic for PAM Research Project. Interesting. I wonder what they were using that for. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff on here. There's Mr. Handys, there's Protectrons, Mr. Gutsies. Again, Sentry bots and stuff. Several machines, yeah. Those look like power... No, those are like... just powered robot frames by the looks of it. So is the family moving? Yeah, my mom and dad were out for the weekend, so they just got back. You know, I'm going to use this as a thumbnail, actually. Hold on a second. Let me just do this real quick. Turn that off. Go back to the game. Turn that off. Get that. And then go back to OBS. Turn chat back on again. And then go from there. There we go. Just seems like a good thumbnail, potentially. So we'll use it. A bobby pin box. I'll take those 2. I think I've broken a couple bobby pins today, so that's probably worth my while. Alright, well, we got its security door open. We might have needed to get it open to continue, and there's also a couple of synths up here, judging by what I just heard, so... probably get into that whole mess in a second. We killed the leader, though, so... that'll make it a little easier. What the hell was that all about? Did a courser just teleport in or something? I just heard a blip, like it sounded like the courser teleport from Kellogg's Memories. Huh. Or was that Deacon being, well, Deacon? Yeah, since insta-die when you shoot them with this stupid pipe gun. Cool. Synths and power armor are just to make the synth bulky. I don't know if synths can get into power armor. I'm not sure if they have the ability to. I mean, I imagine that Gen 3 synths can because they're basically human. But I don't know if the Gen 1s and 2s can. They have their own armor, though, and that just makes them more bulky. So, fun fact, the Gen 1s and 2s cannot be called synth by the word. A synth needs to be sentient. Yeah, and that's the part that I was getting on about with how they keep calling them AIs, even though they're... I think, according to what I know from Mass Effect, and I know that's not the best source, but according to what I know from Mass Effect, in order for it to be an AI, it needs to be sentient as well. But that could be just the game. So, yeah, like they need to be 100% human-like to be synths. So the Gen 3 versions would be, because they're basically indistinguishable from human beings. But the Gen 1s and 2s wouldn't be like that. Turret control. Units connected 1. I guess I'll deactivate the turret so it doesn't shoot at me. AI doesn't need to be sentient? Okay, that makes sense. Again, I suppose Mass Effect isn't the best source of that. It's just the distinguishment that they made in the game, so... Alright, power the elevator so we can get the hell out of here. Diverting power to elevator complete. Deacon, I hope you have, like, good sneak skill. You seem to, but I hope you have pretty good sneak skill so you don't activate the mines on the way out of here. It's okay, buddy. He'll pop in next to us. He's maybe it will pop in next to us. Okay, well, I don't know. Anyway, there's a bookcase here. And we can open it up to get out. So that's cool. There might have been a magazine down there that I missed. Oh well, it's fine. back out to the Commonwealth. A synth is if you had a human, and a synth where you don't know the difference just by the visuals, and they have the ability to feel pain as well. So these Gen 1s and 2s are mostly droids. Yeah. So I guess the word synth wouldn't be like factually correct. It's just like a colloquialism that the game is using, even though it's not factually correct in this situation, you know. Which is why I'm so like, what do you mean free the Gen 1s and 2s? They're just a bunch of bolts. Like, they don't have the... I suppose Nick kind of flies in the face of my thought process there, though, because I'm like, well, they don't have the ability to be sentient because they're just a bunch of bolts, but... I mean, to be fair, we're just a bunch of electrical signals and chemicals. So, yeah, they aren't even sentient, yeah. So, again, the only exception to that rule is Nick. He's a Gen 2, but he's sentient. Meet Deacon at the Old North Church. Okay. Don't know where Deacon went, but Dogmeat found an enemy. I guess he's not going to help me kill the enemies on the way out of here, so I guess we'll just go do it ourselves, won't we?
Movement detected. Curious.
It's only curious if you... Oh, hello. Okay, well, we have a crit if we need it for... I guess I'll use it on this guy, even though he's just a regular synth. Just keep my feet rooted on the ground. Oh, they blew up a car outside. That's what that was. Nice tackle, buddy. Although I can't really hit him from there. That's not gonna work. Hang on. Alright, I'll go out. There we go. That's it. Go underneath them. It'll make it easier for me to shoot him. Okay. So the turret still wants my bacon. And so does this one. Maybe I should have... wait, didn't I deactivate these? Maybe I didn't wait long enough. Maybe you have to wait longer to deactivate them. Oh well. It's fine. They can't be safe in that term. Don't think they can be upgraded to how sentient AI do to space. Yeah, they don't have enough, like, in their brains to do that. They would need more brains. We don't know the Institute's level of technology, to be fair, but... well, at the rate we're going, we will soon enough. Okay, well, that was fun. I suppose. Oh, hey, Deacon.
We got what we came for. Let's split up and meet back at the catacombs.
All right. Was it worth all the trouble?
Was all of that worth it?
All I know is that Dez authorized the op. I just hope we didn't go through all that for a new coffee maker.
Yeah, that wouldn't be so good. Okay, we actually got through that mission a little bit faster than I thought we were going to. So, as a result of that, let me see if I'm reloaded here. By the way, be careful going down the street. There's a bunch of ghouls and also a raider in power armor. I think he's back anyway. He probably respawned by this point. Oh, getting one of the best pistols in the game, I see. Yes, Metroid, we did. We got the Deliverer. Also, how you doing? Welcome back. Another car just explode? I guess so. A whole bunch of stuff's exploding all over the place, so... We're almost done for the day. We actually just finished Tradecraft, and we can go back to the Old North Church now to continue with the next set of railroad quests. I'm going to do, I think, the next two. Which ones do I have in here? One, two, I have 3 quests. 3 more quests that I want to go do with the railroad before we use them to build the molecular signal interceptor. So probably we'll build the signal interceptor by the end of the next episode. But before we do that, since we have a few minutes, I'm going to go to my favorite farming spot in the game. So I have something to do in between episodes, even though the next episode is, well, tomorrow. So let's head off to Reed Marina in probably the dead of night, shall we? Now Metroid is back. Of course he is. He's your boyfriend. Can this party get any bigger? Depends on if a few of the other people that have shown up for one-offs decide to get here. So, maybe. Don't think they'll upgrade the Gen 1s and 2s. They have no reason. Yeah, that's probably true. Alright. I was going to say, usually when I get here, there's something that wants to kill me just waiting for me somewhere. And as it turns out, one of them is a legendary raider, so that's just great. There's also a scaver and power armor over there, but that guy's with a completely different group of raiders, so, you know. I don't know if we could sleep here, considering There's raiders. Just waiting for me. Something is... Okay, so they're getting into trouble with the super mutants that are over there, probably. Let me see. I can't see whatever's up there. However, there is a vertibird overhead, so that might help us out. Slept through most of this stream. Oops. Oh, that's okay. Not to worry. We, Really? Oh, okay. Because he has an attack dog on me. And now the scabber wants my bacon. This is an instigating crit, so this should work pretty good since he already knows I'm here. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm sure I'll hit at least one of these. There we go. Still in danger. You know, we could go north to probably rest out over there as well, but I'll worry about that later. Hear you out. Legendary Deathclaw and Power Armor. Bruh. Oh, okay. Hello. I guess they found me. And the boy. Bye. Okay, just that one found me. So it looks like the Brotherhood is engaging whoever's over there now, so good luck to them. Hopefully the vertibird doesn't go down in the process. Why would I say anything, ever? Dogmeat! Okay, good. You weren't close enough for that to kill any of us. Yeah, Legendary Deathclaw and Power Armor would be something else, though, I'll tell you. Barely ever pay attention in the stream. Fair enough. Broken Steel has Deathclaws and armor. Thanks, Enclave. That's great. Did you disintegrate him and that Power Armor? Yes, definitely did. But we can probably still loot the Power Armor. That's an expensive loss for the Brotherhood. Man, nice. Called that well. I sure did. We could practically clip that. I was going to go north to go get the experience points over there, but I think before I do that, so I don't get distracted, the place I actually want to go is down here, and there's a whole gaggle of raiders that we need to fight down here before I can get there, so I'm going to go here first. To be fair, they have the place pretty well lit, so that's going to be a little troublesome. I don't know why I moved that. Honestly, I probably could have shot him from right there. Damn it. My aim! Anybody coming forward? Any melee units? Oh, I see that one over there. I think I might be too far out of this gun's effective range. Is there anything I can hide behind? Yeah, this. This'll work for cover for now. It's good that we got here at night, though, because it probably makes it easier for me to shoot these guys, because they don't know where it's all coming from. Okay, that's one. See what I mean? They ain't got no idea. Which is good, because half the time I haven't been hitting my shots on today's stream. What else is blowing up over there? It's so distracting. Aren't you guys all hiding right here? Like, from the law? Legendary Raider. Ah, there you go. Damn it. It's a good thing I have 216 more rounds of this. Got him. Are there some above me? It says there are. Maybe they alerted all their buddies. It looks like there's a balcony up there, though, that they could be using. Let's just go nice and slow. You would be a shit soldier. Yeah, no, I know. Believe you me, Lifeblood, I'm already well aware. When I was in high school, a Marines recruiter came to the high school. Talked to all of us. I told him I was somewhat interested, wasn't sure what I was going to do with my life, told him I might be interested in joining the Marines. He said, listen to me, you are too skinny and too smart to be a Marine. So don't do it.
You can trust me.
So I was well aware. So they're probably right above me. Ooh. That's another one. Is that another book return terminal? What's that doing here? Okay, well, they found me, so. Got him. Next one. Ah, there you are. And that's a grenade. Dogmeat, back up! Nice, good work. Really? Shooting me with a shotgun from that range? I mean, if this was real life, it would probably work out for you, but sorry to say it's not, so. Bye. This build is so stupid. I could just be like, hey, so, crit, keep going. Alright, there was at least one legendary raider in there, and also there's another book return terminal, which reminds me we never went to the Boston Public Library to return our books. Let's see what this one has in it. I guess I could... let's see what the tokens can be spent on first before I return them here. Oh! I don't know who runs these things, but I don't think these are things children should have. A 10mm pistol, a fusion core, a stim pack. I'll go get the Massachusetts Surgical Journal, thanks. Take them all back to the public library, it's safer. Hang on, I missed a little chat. Let me go over to chat so I can see. Can shoot the armor parts, but not the frame, sadly. You have to shoot out the fusion core to do that. Yeah, that's true. Or pickpocket the fusion core off of them. How many whirlybirds does the Brotherhood have? Exactly as many as they need to finish the game. You get distracted by an explosion and can't aim because of it. Yeah, I don't know about the smart part. That's fair. Another reason why I would be a shit soldier. So, if I get distracted by that. Yep. Like, even in the Air Force basically said that you were too smart. You don't need a brain for the... I mean, I don't know. It depends on, like... Don't they use drones and stuff now in the Air Force? So, like, that might, be enough. Pistol marksmanship is a lot harder than games make it look. Aiming a gun that's all the way at your full extension of your arm and keeping it steady is really damn hard. It's a good thing Charlotte's so strong and keep her hands so steady. And you don't even have high luck. You could have Grim Reaper Sprint, Action Girl, Critical Banker, and all sorts of stuff on top of this. I know you pilot the drone. I'm just figuring you might need to be a little bit smart in order to actually, pilot the drone. I guess you could pilot it without the smarts, but, Alright, let's see what the raiders were sitting on. Hopefully I don't forget about that legendary one. It's a possibility. I have short-term memory loss. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it's looking more and more every day. Anyway, this is Revere Beach Station. Excuse me. It kind of sucks that the place is so broken down. Charlotte used to come here when she was first moved to Boston from way out west with her ma. Well, her ma didn't come. She came here with her friends, but she moved from out west with her ma. So, just her ma, not her dad. She has heard very bad things about her dad from her ma. So, 10 plasma cartridges, not bad. Iguana on a stick? No, thank you. I guess I draw the line at squirrel bits and iguana. Fair enough. Ooh. Another edition of Live and Love.
Hell yeah.
Talk yourself sober. Permanently gain +1 luck from alcohol when adventuring with a companion. Alright then, well, there you go. We do other things. You were in maintenance. Your base didn't have A10s. Oh, you just let the A10 Gatling gun do its thing and we'll move on. Brrr. Yeah, there you go. Oh, they locked their master treasure trunk. What the hell? These raiders are smart. Must be because I'm on the East Coast. Everything over here is stronger and smarter. Anyway. Back down to the real prize. The legendary raider. And then the real prize after that, too. Which I will show in a moment. No searchlights. Man, this guy even had plasma cartridges on him. Not bad. These raiders are pretty well equipped. Oh, look, another searchlight. Hold on. Get rid of that one, too. Alright, is this the legendary one? Yes, it was. With a duelist, combat armor, right arm. That's a pretty good piece for a raider. Dogmeat found an enemy. Where? Where, buddy? Point me to him. Is it a Mirelurk? We are on the beach now. It's bound to be Mirelurk somewhere. I'd rather not tangle with them right now if I can avoid it. You okay? Alright, come on. Let's go get the real prize. So, what's the real prize? Revere Beach Station is the real prize. Let me reload all my weapons, even though I don't need to. So why is Revere Beach Station the real prize? Well, let's go inside and find out. Sadly, I don't think Dogmeat counts as a companion for those. He's not the best drinking buddy. Yeah, he'd probably just tell me, hey, so, why are you drinking so much? Time to get drunk. This is why you'd have max lockpicking and max hacking. That would probably help in this situation, yes. Loot is too tempting. I think the gun is louder than the searchlight makes light, yeah. The searchlights won't really do them any good now since they're all dead anyway, so I'll just, you know, save them on the costs, I guess. So I'm going to make a hard save right here. Why is Revere Beach Station the golden treasure that I've been looking for? Well, let's go inside so we can find out. So, Revere Beach Station is a very large, sprawling tunnel underneath this area because it is one of the many metro stations in the Boston area. It also has those. Well, it has a Protectron in here, but it also has a bunch of rad roaches right here at the entrance. 9 of them, to be exact. What's the point of 9 rad roaches? Well, there's a distinct possibility. I think at least 6 of them can be loot locked as legendary rad roaches. I think 3 of them pop in from the ceiling, so they can't be loot locked. But basically, you go in here. Well, you make a save outside. You go in here. You kill all these rad roaches. There's a legendary one right there. I didn't even have to bother with resetting. You kill all these rad roaches. You see what loot you get. In this case, we got a Martyr's leather left arm. Not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the leather right arm or leather right leg. But basically, you can do the technique that I used in Conquered Civic Access, where you quick save outside, you go inside, kill all 9 of these rad roaches, see if any of them drop legendary items. If they drop something you want, then reload the auto save from coming in here. If they didn't drop something you want, load the quick save instead. Come back in, and then keep killing them until you get what you want out of it. Now, because they're rad roaches, you can only get low-level drops, below level 15. However, this is the important part, you'll notice that Revere Beach Station is not cleared now that I've killed those rad roaches. When you clear a location, all the legendary enemies are gone from that location forever. You'll never find legendary enemies in there ever again, at least to my knowledge. But because we did not clear this location, if we leave the location now and wait 7 in-game days, all 9 of these rad roaches will respawn and have the potential to be legendary again. So this is basically an infinite legendary farm as long as you have the patience to do it. And I have probably several streams left, so basically I can do this in between today's episode and the next episode of Fallout 4, the Stream Edition. Look for one piece that I want, then wait 1 in-game week or a little less than 3 streams, and I can come back here on stream 15, in between 15 and 16, and do it again to get my last legendary piece. So we just do that. This will take another 3 streams. Actually, I'm going to do it off screen because I don't like the idea of having all of you watching me do this because it's boring. It's just me punching a bunch of roaches. So I'll save you the trouble and meet you back with another legendary leather piece on my arsenal for the next episode of Fallout 4, the Stream Edition, which will be happening tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I guess I better get cracking then, won't I? It's a good thing I did all my work for the day already. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream, and I'll see all of you on the next one, which, as I said, will be tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Until then, everybody, take care and have a good one. How long until we're done anyway? So that's another thing I can't answer yet because I have not played past this point in this quest. I've never built the signal interceptor before. So basically, once we finish our stuff with the railroad next time, I've got no idea how long the rest of the game is. So we're almost in blind territory. We'll see how it treats us soon enough.